which is an international committee, are Democrats or something, or what?
Wait,
Well,
wait.
no.
Since we're live, shouldn't we hit big fiery topics?
Like what?
Like
Let's
you
hit
guys
a
are the
big
political
fiery
experts.
topic.
You guys should know.
I'm not.
Who
I'm
said we
fucking-
were experts?
You guys do this every day.
No, I
We
fucking
do?
don't.
Dude, I work 70 hours a week, dude. I'm a fucking mechanic.
I'm the
Okay.
big political
All right.
expert.
All right. Introduce yourself, Gambit, and your political stance.
All right. What up? I'm Gambit. I am on the
Okay.
left, even though everybody thinks I'm conservative. Yeah, that's it.
You're not really?
Yeah,
Wait, Rage Pope actually rage quit.
yeah.
What a fucking tell him he's a pussy, bro. What the fuck?
I think the problem is that so y'all interact with so many dumbass people on the left. When you run into a reasonable person on the left, you automatically think they're a conservative, just like people
Yeah.
do with Destiny.
But Gambit, you know what's really happening with people like you is you're just waiting for the day the retards and the ill people of your tribe eat you, and then you come to us. Right? All the reasonable lefties ditch. Like, you remember Joe Rogan with his Bernie face? All of you guys leave when you realize you're in the like ill crowd. So it's just a matter of time.
Still left.
It's just a matter of time before we bump into you at church.
Oh no, I go to church. I'm a Christian.
You're a Christian and a lefty?
I'm not a lefty, girl. Hold on.
Hey.
There's a very big difference when you use the word lefty. I'm not a lefty at all.
All right.
I'm on the left though.
Okay. Are you like Steven?
Yeah. We got a lot of the same positions.
You are
He gets
sock
most of the
You're
positions
sock
from me.
dem.
Hell no. I'm not. I used to be, but not anymore. I found out that it was too many idiotic people there, so I had to move.
Okay. And
I think Supreme is a sock there.
Supreme is a damn. Okay, we need
Wait,
the Rage
am I?
Pope.
What the
Rage
fuck am
Pope was
I?
the most left.
You're just gonna let him do my introduction for me? You're
Yeah,
just
go
gonna take
ahead,
his
Supreme.
word for
Let
it,
me-
John Zherka? Are you fucking gullible?
Go hard, Supreme. Go hard.
All right, I'm John Zherka, and I'm so desperate for content. I'm joining random chat rooms and asking nobodies about their political opinion.
Let's destroy Supreme today. All right. Top left, we have American Nacho.
Yes. What did I miss? I just came back.
Okay,
I had to
American
use the bathroom.
Nacho. Tell us why you think Rage Pope's an idiot.
Rage Pulp has a shrine in his room with the FDA guidelines on it and a picture of Fauci over his bed. He also has a picture of Kamala Harris and Joe Biden making out on his roof so that he can fall asleep to looking at them every night.
Yeah, Supreme, earlier you said you had COVID.
Yeah, I missed my booster. The weirdest thing is that like when I had COVID, I got my shot. I got the Moderna shot, right? But I missed my booster, and like I didn't think anything of it until I got a knock on my door, and this guy with a fucking Microsoft jacket was like, he was like, "Hi, I'm here on behalf of Bill Gates. We noticed that you missed your booster," and then I got COVID like 2 weeks later.
That was my dad.
And how was COVID?
I kind of felt a little gay, which is weird because I'm like perfectly straight, but when I had COVID, I just started feeling these gay inclinations. I don't know why.
Are you sure?
Based.
Are you sure it was the vaccine?
Well, I don't know. I can't be sure. I don't know. I gotta ask Fauci.
No, where is Fauci? Is he running?
Yeah, he's currently running 7 miles an hour west.
I wonder what it's like to be your side, totally humiliated now that nobody wears a mask.
I know we lost the war, the war against faces.
Hey, you guys
We wanted
lost-
everyone to wear a mask forever, and you know what? We
No, hold
decided
on.
we
Hey,
can't.
Support-
this
Now,
forever.
if
That's what's funny.
if the war was against faces, that would actually be base. If it was people need to mask up because the majority of the people are actually ugly, I would support that.
Then-
We got
Wait,
so tired of
Supreme-
seeing
But
everyone's
that's what
face.
we got. We literally got that. Only the lefties wore masks. Only the uglies.
Wait, let's not let Supreme get away with it. Supreme, correct me if I'm wrong. Me and you had an argument. I think you were involved in one of the arguments I was in about
Wait, did Rage Pope
forcing
leave?
mandates. Yeah, Rage Pope been left. But I think
Oh,
you were
fuck,
for
amazing.
forcing mandates, right? Or forcing people to like lose their jobs and everything, right?
It doesn't sound like a position I would hold, that I would be for forcing mandates and people losing their jobs, unless the case could be sufficiently made that this was like, I don't know, like This one's tough. I don't think I was ever in a position where I had like the information to conclusively say that people should lose their jobs. But yeah, depending, I could certainly see an argument for that. Do you think a cook should?
Do you think jobs are good?
Do you think a cook should lose his job if he doesn't wash his hands?
The dodge, dude. The fucking Weasel Supreme dodge.
Wait, but Supreme, you don't remember your position on this? This wasn't like 10 years ago.
It was an evolving situation. I mean, we
At any point in the evolving situation, did you support anyone who wasn't vaccinated potentially losing their jobs?
Yeah, sure. Potentially. Yeah. I think certain medical professionals should absolutely lose their jobs if they're not getting vaccinated or whatever.
So the medical professionals that worked to keep us healthy before there was a vaccine, while being exposed to COVID directly, those people should have been fired the moment a vaccine came out because they didn't take it, even though they had worked in COVID areas the entire year that we didn't have a vaccine.
If the case could be sufficiently made that it helps stop the spread or something like that, then yeah.
Wait, you keep saying
of course I can't condemn them for not getting a vaccine that didn't exist.
No, I'm talking about since it started to exist.
Okay. Why are you bringing up that they worked in those areas before the vaccine existed? Of course they had to.
Because I'm showing that those people could do their jobs. Even at the most disastrous part of the pandemic. So why should we fire all of them immediately if they feel it's unsafe for themselves to take the vaccine? Regardless of why.
If we find out that washing your hands reduces the risk of foodborne illnesses, and we discover this while people are currently employed in the job of cooking people food, and we suddenly require them to wash their hands, should we fire them if they refuse?
Washing your hands is a lot less invasive, right?
Sure, yeah.
So that would be
what does that matter?
That'd be the differentiating factor of those two things.
Is that it's less invasive?
Yeah, it's far less invasive, right? You'd agree with that. I hope so. So we could say that there's degrees of invasiveness, and our ability to allow people bodily autonomy increases as things become more and more invasive, right? It's like the history of
depending the invasiveness argument. If we're talking about vaccines, like they're only like the degree that they're invasive, it doesn't really change any experience for us. If you know, like
it can, right?
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, depending. Yeah, it can. But like, it's the same thing with polio or something. If you want to live in a certain society, then part of living in that society, part of the contract is like taking the steps that everybody has to take to guarantee that people don't get polio or something like that, right? Well, although that's a personal thing.
So I agree with the sentiment that
the washing your hands thing, I think, is a better analogy.
I think it's a terrible analogy, but so saying that we generally should support vaccines is different from saying that people should be barred from being able to participate in our economy if they don't take a vaccine, right?
Well, they're not barred from participating in the economy. They might just not be able to do certain jobs.
Well, I mean, if that job is their profession and that's their main source of income,
they might have to find a new job.
Right, but if they've trained their entire life to be in that job and they don't have any other fucking skill set,
and if they don't want to adhere to a new set of requirements or something,
like Joe Biden, like being like, "Hey, coal miners can just learn how to fucking program," right?
What else should they do?
Learn how to program, I guess, according to you.
What else should they do, Nacho?
Wait, no.
They should just keep working the fucking what they've done their entire life.
They should keep mining coal even if no one's going to use it.
Nacho, don't get drugged into things that aren't real. There were places like New York.
If they can't sell their coal, then they're not going to get paid for their jobs.
Wait. There were places that had like vaccine passports in New York where you couldn't get into most businesses without a vaccine, right?
Listen, here's what I was.
You couldn't participate in most facets of.
Do you want to hear my answer? Holy fuck!
Yeah, I do. I just want to make sure you understand the question. Stop saying if this should actually happen.
What you're asking me to do, though, is you're asking me to sanction.
Yeah, I don't want to hear your response.
Okay, fair enough. Go ahead.
Sure.
I do. I want to hear it. Go ahead.
Okay. Yo, I got Steven's perms so I can pull people. When you guys are done, just tell me who to pull.
All right.
What?
What am I?
Is there people waiting?
Am I speaking English? What do you mean? What, bro? I'm saying we can pull.
You're not speaking English.
We can pull anyone you guys want from DG. Aren't you guys? Don't you have DGG friends?
No, I'm a fucking right winger. DGG hates me.
Nacho, how are you in here if you're a righty? Don't they hate righties?
Yeah, but Destiny has to have somebody to argue with.
Did you guys?
So they're saying your volume is low.
You guys bonded
saying
over. Oh, you guys bond over the N-word, right?
Yes.
They do.
Why else do you think
They
I'm
do.
here?
Jesus,
We carve it
Christ.
into our arms.
You know,
Yeah.
here's what's crazy.
Plus Destiny was raised as a Christian, okay, which is based.
Yeah,
He just wants to deny. He just wants to deny and pretend that he's utilitarian.
So hold on, Supreme. Are you gonna pretend like you don't know whose content, who to pull up?
I have no idea. What do you mean?
You don't know. You don't know any of those people on the side.
I don't know what they're like in a voice chat, like on a fucking panel. No.
You can't
Side.
recommend anyone.
Damn, you are desperate. You're thirsty.
Yeah, I'm not really, because I'm not screen capturing. I just want to have like a good spicy debate. You know, like I like politics.
Are there people waiting?
Yeah, these
Listen,
people. Look,
if you
let me
wanna have a
pull
good
one
panel-
I'll pull Draco. Okay. Wait,
Yeah, fuck it,
Supreme,
dude.
you
Just
gotta pull
fucking-
him.
dude,
You gotta
just
pull him.
I don't
Send it.
recognize a single one of these names.
Okay,
in this-
pull some
I don't
randoms
recognize-
and let's see if they have.
Wait, Zherka, hold on. Before you do this, what I will say is none of us recognize any of these names, and them saying some stupid shit to get you banned could be high. So I don't know who to pull in for sure, but I don't
That is
recognize
true.
literally any of these people. So if you pull them in, you're pulling them in at your own risk. Just FYI.
Thanks.
All right. Well, I'm still gonna get some of them. Steven said,
go ahead.
"Sure, lol W," but he. How do I know if I got the powers?
Just try to drag somebody. And see what happens.
Steven's setting you up for failure. Okay?
Yeah, this guy's.
He really is.
All right,
You-
Supreme, you
Hey,
gotta
you
do
gonna
it.
be-
Supreme, you gotta pull people.
You got to
What
be.
makes you
stri-
think
gotta
I
be-
Who the fuck is the mod here?
What the fuck? What if
Mods,
it's none
dude.
of
What are you?
us?
No,
Okay,
we don't have
for
a
those of
mod.
you guys
Degenerates.
listening, John enters this random voice chat, which happens to be Destiny's stream chat, and fucking he's trying to wrangle us for content.
Actually derailed us. We're doing so good at FDA, except Rage Pope
Dude,
doesn't
were we,
want to
though?
defend the FDA.
Yeah, but Rage Pope fucking left because he needed to go. It was time for him to go fucking worship his shrine. It's almost 12 o'clock. He had to go fucking jerk off to fucking Fauci.
All right, let's go back to abortion.
Thanks.
All right, what do you guys think?
bad.
How's that murdering baby stuff? You guys
Supreme?
gonna defend that?
Why don't you tell
Not a
us?
good thing.
It's
I
your
think
stream.
I think it's bad, and it's like it's not bad in just like I'm gonna debate it. It's like a lot of people don't even make abortion jokes, even if they believe in abortion. That's how sensitive it is. Why is it so sensitive? I thought it's just some fucking cells. It's like you guys know you're murderers, you know?
It can be sensitive because it's like traumatic for the people that have to do it. It sucks.
But why is it traumatic?
though? That
Why is it traumatic? Because you're like having a fucking thing enter your fucking vagina and like.
That's
suck
what
up
you do when
shit
you go
and-
to the doctor for checkups.
No, I don't think that's.
weird.
I don't think that's part of the
pretty sure-
routine checkup.
Have you never had women in your
You've
life?
never
okay?
been to.
That's what they do. They
Supreme,
do the
why are you
blood pressure.
pretending
You
like
have to
you've
do
never
pap
been?
smears every fucking year.
Supreme's
They do the
pretending
pulse,
like
they
he's
do the
never
blood
been at the
pressure, and they fucking pull out
gynecologist.
the
It's just
Hoover.
another
break.
day, okay? Things being inside them, it's just another fucking day. It's just that time of the year.
Okay,
That was a good
so
one.
what's the argument for abortion?
What's the argument for it? I think the argument is that like sex is a thing that people have pretty commonly, and that like if having a baby is a consequence that has like serious long-term, basically lifelong implications, and if you're not properly set up for that, or
You
that's
face
not
it like a
something that
man.
you want or whatever the fuck, then you can get out of it when there's like no damage to any actual conscious being.
Right, except for the baby.
Well, wait a minute, is a fetus conscious at 4 weeks?
It's conscious life. Yeah.
It's conscious?
Yeah, you've put in the first step. Yeah.
Okay, but is it conscious at that stage?
Are you conscious when you're
It's
sleeping?
life.
Yeah, your consciousness is still working.
Yeah, so
It's
how's
not
the
conscious in the
baby
way
not
colloquially.
conscious? If you're conscious sleeping, how the fuck is the baby not conscious?
Does it have the faculties for sentience at that point?
Do you when you're sleeping?
Okay, does your grandma or grandpa that's gone into like the full stages of dementia that can't like form sentences anymore, do they still have like
No, fucking Clydesdale him. Fuck it, take him out back.
so fuck
Listen,
it, just
that's actually a good
just
question
giving
that you
tree
raised.
them and just
That's a good question that you raised, John. Like part of the equation is fucking like, does this person have memories that need to be preserved? Does this person have connections in life? you know, that would be damaged or that would cause a lot of pain for people or whatever the fuck if they died. Like, think about all the things that make
but we're not
death
trying to preserve memories. We don't give a fuck about that. We're trying to preserve life.
Well,
Why don't you
it is
answer
part
him?
of
Are
it.
you gonna kill the fucking dementia guy?
Yeah, I already said take him out back.
No, come on, you're double downing.
Well, I
but you
mean,
don't
that's
believe
it. But that's it.
I
though.
told my
mean,
wife to
we
do that
just-
to me if I fucking get dementia. But
Damn.
whatever.
It's toxic
The
though.
point is-
She
think
cares
it,
about you. Your family cares about you.
Don't
Think-
ever
think about
joke
it, John.
about forgetting shit.
Well, it's not really. At some point, it stops really being you.
Does it though? How do you know that?
What?
though?
That's
I
a
don't know that.
fucking satanic ass take, bro.
Damn, dude, my fucking
telling you,
grandpa,
man.
my
Fucking
grandpa had
shit.
dementia.
It took like 10 seconds for you to fucking dehumanize.
Literally.
You dehumanize someone with dementia.
It's
that
like, yeah,
much?
fuck
It depends on how severe it is, dude. My grandpa had dementia and he like didn't recognize me, and we were like super close.
Damn, you should.
I don't know,
Did you
it's
send him to
rough.
the
The
guillotine?
waste, man.
No, he stayed in
just-
like hospital care for a long
Just
time. and we
speed
would
ran the
visit him.
fucking top of the Babylon
It's
Tower.
it's rough, dude.
Right, it's rough.
Wait,
You
I
said
think
you
about
said you're mad at him.
Well, think about it like this: would you want to put like that burden on your family of like having to
Yes,
exist and
yes.
they
That's what
Yes.
you're living for. That you live for a burden.
That is life.
Your
Damn.
career is not your
I don't know if
burden.
you-
You what the fuck?
Dude, I don't know if you fucking I don't know.
This
if
is how we.
What do you
fucking
live for?
got here,
You live for
Supreme.
You guys
fucking.
known people
How do
with
you
dementia?
live for?
Wait,
You live
how
for
do
a
you-
fucking
how do you
Minecraft.
My
think we
grandmother
got here?
is.
Stop,
Hold on. My
stop,
grandmother's
stop,
going through
stop,
dementia
stop.
right now. The idea that I'm going to take her out back because she's dealing with this is
I'm
literally right now.
obviously joking, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. Obviously,
No,
if
you're
they're
not.
alive, you gotta take care of them. It depends on their wishes. But me personally, I would say like if I was starting, I would request the people around me to like not let me live through dementia or whatever the fuck.
Right, so you didn't change your answer at all. You just said that you were joking, but then you said the same thing with different words.
Wait, is that what you heard?
That's what you just said.
When you say
That's what
you're
no, I said
obviously
obviously if they're still
joking,
alive, you have to keep them alive if they haven't made a request otherwise.
If
Maybe you missed that part.
yeah,
your
but
dementia's not too
let's say
far.
they can't make the request.
Yeah, but you
Wait,
wait.
wait,
No,
wait,
no, no,
can
no.
you
Wait, hold
rephrase
on.
to me
No,
what I
no,
said?
because you just qualified it at the very fucking end, and you were like, "If my dementia's not fucking far enough."
No, that's not what I said. I said if they haven't made a request otherwise.
For yourself, then say it again.
Yeah, for myself, I would say, yeah, I wouldn't want my loved ones to like have to fucking like take care of me and pay to.
So your answer didn't change.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
for
wait,
me,
wait,
of
wait, wait.
course my
This is
answer
a
doesn't
great
change.
principle he's laying out. So you're saying if there's a life and that life doesn't wish to end, we shouldn't end it, right?
I'm sorry, what?
You're saying that if there's
You're
a
in
life,
checkmate, bro. Don't answer him. You literally you're in checkmate. You better leave the call. This is
What
wow,
are we
dude. That
talking
was
about?
like 10 seconds, bro. You just let the guy talk for 10 seconds. You're in checkmate. Don't say sorry. What if you're in checkmate? Run. What the fuck?
so
Well, think about it. Think about
Supreme.
it. What makes death shitty? Like, why does
No,
death
no, no.
suck?
Hold on, Supreme. Can you answer my question?
I mean,
So
I
if
don't
you-
think
wait,
it's. I don't think it's.
I feel like I've
Mike-
made my
hold on.
position perfectly
I
clear.
believe
Nacho,
in heaven,
Nacho, hold
dude.
on. Nacho, just wait 1 second. So Supreme, you're saying that if there's a life and that life hasn't said that it wants to end, we should preserve that life, right?
I think, yeah, if there's somebody that's been alive for fucking 70 years or whatever the fuck, then yeah.
What
I
the
think if
time
somebody
that
has
they've been
achieved-
alive matters?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
So they've been alive for 1 year, maybe we kill them.
Let me ask you this. I'll give you one that I think is pretty tough. You're triaging. You're laughing now, motherfucker. Okay, you're triaging. Okay, you only have enough time to save one life. There are 2 lives in front of you. You only have time to save one.
One's vaccinated, one's not.
One is a 30-year-old mother of 2, and her kids are still alive. The other is a 1-week-old infant. Which one do you save?
Okay, now you pit a situation where we
who's
can't
vaccinated?
save.
That's what
This
I'm.
is this is a real life situation.
Okay, yes,
This
but
this
this
happens
isn't.
in reality.
But yes, this is for sure. But this isn't the context for the question I asked you. But to answer your question, I would likely save the younger person that hasn't lived their full life.
So wait,
for sure.
You would orphan 2 kids to save somebody that's
Hold on,
a
wait.
kid that's
What
a
was your
week
question?
old?
I thought.
Yes.
I thought your question was
Yes.
a baby versus
Yes.
a 70-year-old.
What?
Maybe I
No,
heard you.
yes.
wrong.
No, I said a 1-week-old infant versus a 30-year-old mother of 2, and her kids are still alive.
The infant.
Oh, the infinite.
Damn,
For sure. For sure.
Easy.
that's cold.
But that's a comparison. The
Not
question I asked you, that's a
What do you say about that,
decision
John?
of
I'm
two
curious
people.
about what would you say about that, John?
Repeat it so I don't fuck it up.
Okay, you're in a triage situation. You only have enough time and resources to save one life. There's 2 people about to die. One is a 1-week-old infant. One is a 30-year-old mother of 2. Which one do you save?
Always the infant, even if it's 30 doctors on one side.
Damn, you're gonna orphan 2 kids?
Yes.
Easy.
Every time. That's easy, bro.
That's
but
wait, what did the other guys answer?
We said the same thing.
We all
we're
said the same
reasonable
thing,
people.
Yeah. No, it
all-
is.
we
No,
all
I'm
have
not gonna
souls
lie
here.
though. No, it's reasonable. But if you think about it, that's really hard for people to answer. And I'm
But
not
they
saying
have
that I'm not saying that in a condescending way, dude. A lot of people, if you ask them 10 doctors on one rail track or a newborn baby, most people choose the 10 doctors. Did you know that?
I would choose the 10 doctors.
Yeah, yeah. It's like a pragmatic way to deal with that
Well,
problem.
now we've put more lives on one side, so I think that question is fundamentally different.
Okay, what's the cutoff? Is it 3 doctors?
I would choose one doctor.
Yeah. Jeez, that's like a fucking 40-year-old sinner that you know what I mean? That's a grown man, dude. You're fucking evil.
Well, listen, that baby's gonna grow up to be a sinner too, right? By that logic.
How do you know that you
Well,
the
how do you know
baby's
the doctor's a sinner?
the
Yeah,
baby
you know,
the baby
how do you know
could
the
be
mother-
how do you know the baby's not Ben Carson?
True.
Wow.
Because Ben Carson's not a baby. Ben Carson's isn't he dead?
Ben?
Yeah, what a cop out, dude. You don't think there can be more than one Ben Carson?
Fair enough.
And you know
What,
what's
Ben
crazy?
Carson died?
Yo, you know what I find crazy? Ben was like the most memed guy in politics. He's literally the biggest brain on that stage.
Facts.
He's literally
Carson's dad works for Microsoft.
He's World Guinness Book record holder for a certain surgery. Like he is actually doing God's work, like with his hands, bro. And
No, he died?
Isn't it funny? He didn't die.
No, he didn't die.
Whoa! Don't.
Okay.
What the fuck?
No, I thought y'all said that. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't know that. Okay.
No, I still remember when Trump was friendly with Ben. I was like, man, Trump Carson would be the greatest presidency you'd ever see. Because then during COVID, no one would do that bullshit of, oh, you guys aren't medical experts. You know,
Facts.
it would have been amazing. And
They would have to believe Ben.
yeah,
If
and
you don't believe Ben, then you're racist.
well, here's the interesting thing is, a lot of black people didn't like Ben Carson at all, just because he's right wing.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
kind of like, you know what's funny? It's like
I heard Ben
Carson
didn't
has
like a
never.
lot of black
What
people
has Ben
because-
Carson ever said that's controversial? He's never said. I don't know why he got so much. You know, he got so much shit from
I don't fucking
Steven.
remember, dude.
Destiny gave him so much shit. Everyone did. Vosh did. All those fucking idiots.
It's their job. They're on the left. Okay, it doesn't matter what the reasons are.
No, I was gonna shit talk Ben Carson, and then when I wasn't even in politics that much, my brother poked me. He's like, "Hey, be careful. That guy's a brain surgeon." And I'm like, "What the fuck? A politician who's a brain surgeon or whatever the fuck?" And then I realized, dude, remember Ben Carson said gay doesn't exist because people come out of jail gay, and then they go back to normal or regular, I guess.
based.
Normal. Don't do that
Gay for
to me.
this day.
But yeah,
Wait,
he
doesn't that
said
just mean that people can be gay
his
in general?
argument for gays not existing was that they go to prison and then they become gay and then they come back to being straight. Do you guys remember that clip?
Yep.
No idea.
Yeah, but could you imagine if a brain surgeon said that to you? I wouldn't fucking debate him.
Yeah, how can you?
What the fuck? What do you mean? How can you?
Because like, why would
What
someone
do you
risk-
wait? What do you mean? How? What do you mean? What do I mean?
Why would I expect that this guy like has more insight than the entire like medical community combined about the condition?
Who
of
is the
gayness?
entire medical community that's telling you that you can go into jail and be gay and then come out and not be gay?
Wait, what about that?
That's what I'm asking.
Are you drinking?
Are you?
No.
You're lying.
Okay, well, good content. Good show, everybody.
Explain it to me.
Explain what to you?
This is your argument
What's my argument?
that you cannot.
That you cannot what?
That you cannot.
The abortion thing's kind of over.
Be gay.
You lost. Supreme, you lost the abortion thing. You guys could talk about gay, but
Hey, you guys are killing mothers out here.
oh my god. Go on.
I don't know how I could lose. You guys are fucking orphaning kids. You guys are.
I've seen-
to save a
you know what's
1-week-old
funny?
baby. You're letting children starve.
What's worse
dude.
than orphaning kid is killing them.
Yeah,
No,
but
you know
would
what's funny?
Kill,
You know what's
would
funny?
Kill 3 to save 1.
All you have to do to fix the world is make contraception illegal for dumb people, and just make sure that, because really who uses contraception is smart people. Smart people don't have babies because they're so smart they put a rubber on, and dumb people, they I got a fucking nut, they're like fucking animals. You know what I mean? It's so simple. You just make it illegal.
So wait, you would make it
What do we
illegal
make
for
illegal?
dumb people, so only smart people use condoms?
No,
Yeah.
the opposite.
The opposite. Yeah.
You make it illegal for
Oh, the
smart people
opposite.
to use condoms, and you force dumb people to use condoms.
Yeah, I wouldn't have every town have
So-
like
So you want to
condoms and
force
shit.
only the smartest people to have kids?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
dumb
called
people wouldn't be
eugenics,
allowed
bro.
to have kids.
You know what's funny about the eugenics
Okay.
argument is
Mm-hmm.
you think you're smart right now, but listen how stupid you are. You any which way you answer that condom question or contraception question is eugenics. So you can't run
mean?
from that word. You can try and laugh and say, John, you're a eugenicist, but if you answering opposite is a eugenics take, you fucking retard.
This seems awfully not John Zherka to argue that the government should restrict who gets to have kids and force others to have kids.
I didn't think we'd be
I
swamped
mean,
with retards.
if there was something that you were going to regulate, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're swamped with retards. Like, hey, do you
Damn,
guys remember?
Wait a minute.
You guys
You want
remember
the deep
in
state?
you
to
guys remember
decide who
in
gets to
high
have kids
school?
and who doesn't?
You guys remember in high
I think
school
we should-
how animalistic?
just run from it.
Communities
That's what I thought.
regulate, right?
Wait, what's the
Local
question?
communities
Go
can
ahead.
regulate.
John wants the deep state to decide who gets to have kids and who doesn't.
No, not the deep state, the
No.
community.
No. If you just make it illegal, it'll balance itself out.
But who makes it illegal? That means you're talking about the government. You're talking about the government forcing people to either have kids or not have kids.
Yeah. What do you think? I believe in democracy?
Based.
No, I think it sounds to
Do
me
you,
like
do you know
believe
what
in
a
the deep state.
CIA,
Dude,
CIA,
I mean, democracy
CIA
is nice.
You know what the CIA director said? The CIA director said every single voting machine, they know who's going to win before even the first vote. And that's the CIA director saying that. I'm not saying the Trump election is rigged. I'm saying all of them are.
Do you think that's good or bad?
Well, I'm just saying it's not democracy, so it's like, why are we
Not
pretending?
whether it's good, it works.
So do you think that's good or that's bad though?
No, it's bad.
It's bad. Why?
Because they should just tell us the truth, like Putin, right? Putin just like, hey, I run this shit.
Is that what he says?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean?
That's you get,
Have you never talked to fucking Russian? I know you've talked to Russians because you speak Russian.
oh,
What makes you
you're a
think I speak
spy.
Russian?
They
What
tell
the
you-
fuck?
Do you not? Or no, it's
No,
Chinese.
why do you
I'm
think
getting
I
you mixed
speak
up with
Russian?
somebody else. You speak.
Yeah. Once upon.
Okay, well, it's the same attitude. Okay, just a different country.
Mhm.
They say that they feel sorry for Americans. 'Cause Chinese people say the same fucking thing. They feel sorry for Americans because of our news media outlets and everything. Because at least they know there that all their news media outlets are lying. And in America, you have to like do hella more research.
Wait,
to
hold
figure
on,
out,
hold
like,
on.
At least
Can you-
there
hold on.
in Russia and in China,
Is that
they
what
know.
Is this thing
Tell me more
on?
about-
They're all-
Yo, hold
they're
on,
all-
hold on,
that all
guys.
their
Let's go
outlets are
back
full of
to. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Let's go back to abortion. Supreme, did you quit?
Did I quit?
Yeah. What
Sounds
was
like you guys quit when you killed that mother.
Yeah.
Left her fucking orphans to die.
Yeah, we did that.
The kids had a father.
I mean-
it's-
Well,
What?
that's right. You can sit in silence and fucking wallow in your guilt, your shame.
no, the kids
Never-
had a
Orphans
father.
Never
die.
guilty. Like, you don't know who those parents are. The parents of the weak girl.
You don't know who that
could be
baby
a
is.
mother
You don't know
and
what
a
that
father
baby's been up to in
based
that week.
Christian
Maybe
parents
the baby's from Atlantic City.
that
You
are
don't
there
know
to
what fucked
love
up
their
shit they went
child,
through.
and those twins or whoever the fuck that the mother dies could have like grandma, grandpa's father, everybody else in their life. You know what I mean? Both can be well off.
Yeah. They had their father in their life for sure.
Yeah. And then the woman got to live 30 beautiful years of humanity.
Look at this asshole in Zherka's chat, bruh. Busy D. Everybody point and laugh at him. Don't mom got siblings that can watch
Dude,
the
why are
kid?
you fucking reading
They
chat,
want to because
dude?
you guys.
What a
'cause you guys,
simp,
listen,
dude.
because you guys are dog shit. That's
You
why.
would read fucking chat.
This guy wants kids to go without a mother and to have to be fucking raised by someone that's not their mother.
You want
Partly.
kids to go without life, though.
True.
If it's between them and more people. Yeah.
Bro.
Damn,
Wait a
dude.
minute.
Bro, you
I mean,
can't
wait a minute.
virtue signal about this. And you
I'm not
actually
virtue
wanna
signaling.
kill
This is
the
a
kid.
triage situation. This really happens.
Right.
This
And
is a
you
real
should-
life situation.
Right.
Bro,
We
in
picked the
all
right
cases-
choice.
In all cases, we choose the baby, bro. Unless it's a situation where we're at the end of the world and there's nobody to raise the baby, and if you kill the adult, there won't be any more human species. That's different. But in a world that's
No, I'm
populated,
talking about
bro,
leaving behind 2 orphans.
How are we leaving them behind, though? You didn't
You're
give us
killing
any.
their mother.
Wait, no, but you didn't give us any more backstory. For all I know,
What else do you need?
the father's in the life, the grandmother's in the life. They got uncles and aunts and fucking. They got a whole family that's ready to
Yeah,
take
for
care of
all
those
you
two
know,
kids.
this 1-week-old baby's got like 10 fucking brothers already.
Right, but I don't know that.
Yeah, why does
So,
it matter? I gave
All
you.
you gave me, you just gave me 2 choices.
Yeah,
I picked the
you
best.
want more information to make your choice the correct one, but all I gave
No, I
you
don't
was the
need any
information
more.
I gave you.
hold on. Let's dig deeper into this. So, Wicked Supreme, at what month category would you stop supporting abortion, or would you support it all the way up until birth?
No, I don't support it all the way up until birth. I think the current line is like 14 weeks or some shit like that. And I think that
Why?
sounds about right, 14 or 16, because that's the part where like cognitive faculties start to generate like really, really rapidly, and fetuses
Yeah, but
can start to
but
have,
didn't you
like,
say
sensory
earlier that
uses.
you're forcing like, you're forcing like the mother to take care of the child, et cetera, et cetera.
Well, at that point, they've had their opportunity to get it done or not. Right?
Well, have they though? What if it took them a long time to think about
What
it?
if they didn't have the money? What if they were still
Yeah.
traumatized by becoming pregnant?
Yeah, I think we should publicly.
It's
fund
her body,
this
her
shit.
choice, right? The fuck?
True.
No, I don't subscribe to. I think that's silly. It's simply your body, your choice. No, I think there's got to be more to it. Obviously, we have to consider. Like the ramifications of ending a potential life or something like that.
Wait,
Listen,
but it's
you're
a
talking.
life?
You're talking to the wrong guy. I do think we have to.
So
have,
hold
like,
on, it becomes a life at 14 weeks, but it's
it starts to have
organic
sensory
material before
experiences.
then?
Yeah.
So it was already a life, but it starts to have sensory experience, right?
Well, what is a life? Is a mollusk alive?
Organic material, yeah.
Okay. Is a lettuce alive?
While it's attached to the,
Mhm.
yeah.
And is there anything
Yeah.
wrong with me fucking slicing it up?
No, because we don't give whatever genus and species that is human rights,
Okay. Why should we?
but we give it to
fetus-
Homo sapiens.
Even if we
because
didn't
the
know for
fetus-
sure, like the
Why do
full
we give them to
development of their
Homo sapiens?
consciousness. Even
Because
if we don't know the full
are-
development of their consciousness as like a lettuce or a mollusk or whatever the fuck, right? We can understand as humans the full development, what a fully developed conscious human being is, right?
Yeah.
So there is no excuse at that point because
Well-
we as humans living human lives can understand fully the development.
Let me ask you this. If a fetus grew into a baby, if a fetus entered a coma and it was in a coma its entire life and it grew to be 20, is there anything wrong with ending its life if it's known conclusively that this thing will never be conscious? It'll never be a conscious human. It was born
We
in a
have
coma. It's lived its
mechanisms-
entire life in a coma. Is there anything wrong
Yeah,
with
but
ending
that's
its
not the
life?
case, though, right?
What? Answer the question.
To answer the question, the answer is it would
doesn't.
not be.
It doesn't.
We
We,
have-
we don't know. No, because this is literally what I just answered already. We know what human life develops into already.
Listen,
We don't have to guess
I'm
about
asking you this
whether it's
question.
going to become a vegetable or not.
It spends its whole
The
life.
majority
as
of
a
the
vegetable. Is there
time,
anything wrong with
when
doing
it actually does, which is actually you're already at like a 40% success rate to even fertilize for couples trying to have a baby, right?
Mhm.
So life already is a miracle. So we already know that once it does happen, and then you do develop, what human life has the potential to develop into. So we don't have to guess and say like, oh well, if a lettuce was like a vegetable,
Well, you
or
do
if
have
a
to guess.
fucking
There's
mollusk was
still
this,
a
or
matter of chance, but
You don't.
Well, no, there's still an element of chance, but I agree. I agree that the chance is very high that it's going to develop into
Wait.
like a healthy adult.
Wicked Supreme
right.
is pro.
Okay, so then what is? So you're arguing from a perspective of like the most extreme case. Then I would say yeah, absolutely still
Absolutely, still just keep a vegetable.
that you should
alive,
not abort. Yeah.
even though it's never going to be conscious.
If you were to tell me that like 90% of the time that's going to be the case, then maybe I would have a different opinion.
But wait, why
But
does it matter
he's-
how often it happens?
Yeah, Nacho,
That's
don't get
what do you
drug
mean? That's everything.
Nacho, don't get drug into this.
No, I'm
He
telling you
said-
about. I'm
He
telling you
said
about
if
this
something
specific
has
case.
been brain dead for 20 years, is it okay to end the life?
Yeah,
All
but that
medical-
doesn't matter. It's all about the like if
It
it's
does
a
matter. It
probability.
does
No. He's talking. He's
that was going to
asking
be
you
the
about
case
a
the
question.
majority of the
He's
time. but
asking
that's
you a
not the
question
case.
about an individual in our medical system right now. If you're brain dead for 20 years, nothing or no one is probably going to keep you alive. You can concede that, but you don't have to concede that we can kill fetuses. Like you got to know
Right,
which argument.
but I'll never concede
reason.
that conscious life is valuable and that
You'll
life
never
generally
concede
is
that conscious life is valuable. I agree that conscious
No.
life is valuable.
No,
But
so
you don't if you're okay with ending it.
Oh no, I
Before
don't
it
think.
even
No,
has
I
a chance
don't.
to
I don't think
start.
a 4-week-old fetus is conscious life.
Right. So then we have a fundamental disagreement there.
Why do you think a 4-week-old fetus is conscious?
Because we know what it's going to develop into. It's
That
not a
doesn't mean
matter
it's
of whether
conscious.
it's
Is a
conscious.
sperm
At,
conscious?
It doesn't matter whether it's going to be conscious at 4 weeks. It doesn't matter if I can write it a letter or send it a fucking text at 4 weeks.
Okay, so you agree that a 4-week-old fetus is not conscious, but that it's going to be.
Yeah, but
It's going to
consciousness
develop into something that is.
Conscious is not the barrier that we're using to say that life should be supported. We're using life in general, not a certain stage of development. That's what he keeps trying to tell you. That's what he's saying to you when he says we know what it's going to develop into. He's telling you that life in itself is valuable, regardless of which of the intermediate
Life
stages.
in and of itself. Do you understand how low you're setting the bar here? Every time
Yeah,
you wash your hands, you kill billions.
We're talking about Homo sapiens. We've said that multiple times.
Okay, so it's not
Sentient
life.
beings.
So it's not life that you're talking
The
about.
life of
You're
Homo
raising the bar
sentient beings.
much higher.
It's the only life that we have the ability to communicate with that we know can have thought and reason.
Like
We're not sure.
Okay.
All of the other life that we're destroying could actually be a lot
Getting
more
there.
valuable.
Why do you
we don't
try
have
to
we
create
can't
all of
communicate
these-
with
Hold
with the
on.
language.
Why do
We
you
know
try to create all
100%.
of these? Why do you try to create all of these dumb analogies that you know have nothing to do with what we're saying?
To try to figure out what your values are.
But did we not talk about Homo sapiens when you brought up fucking lettuce?
Okay, sure. You said Homo sapiens,
So-
but what
so
is?
you
Then
forgot?
I asked why. What is it about Homo sapiens?
And I said that we protect the livelihood of Homo sapiens in this country. Did I not?
But why?
Because we prefer our own species and we've constructed laws around our species. That's why.
So if there was another species, if Neanderthals had survived and we remained two separate organisms, you wouldn't care to protect their rights, even if they were.
I don't want to
conscious
deal
and
with a
sentient?
hypothetical when we can deal with. What
Then I'll never
exists
know
today.
about your values, and I don't have to ever give a fuck
No,
about
no,
your
no,
opinion.
No, I would still prefer. I'll bite this one. I would still prefer my species. If we had to choose, yeah, I would prefer the human
But
species.
No,
okay,
but-
assuming we don't
no.
have to choose.
Yeah, assuming we don't
Well,
have to
but
choose. we
then
might
the
grant-
point then the question is
so
worthless.
stupid.
What do you mean?
It's so stupid. Yes,
It's not
we
worthless.
might grant life to.
This
Of
shit
course
is not
it
that
is.
hard to engage with.
Hold on. This is so easy because it's dumb. Yes,
It's dumb.
if we found out there were other sentient beings, we could communicate with those sentient beings. They could communicate with us. It's likely that the law in our country would also protect them. But that has nothing to do with stupid shit that you brought up, like germs on your fucking hand or celery and lettuce.
Oh, no, it actually perfectly correlates to that because the argument you'd make is that the germs on your hands aren't sentient. They don't possess an intellect that's like, that's complex enough, and their ability to communicate. They
do
don't
you
have
know
sensory
that, though?
experiences and shit. We don't have any.
You don't-
We have
we
every
literally don't
evidence
know
to
that.
believe that that's not true, and we have no evidence to believe it's true.
And no one is studying proficiently
cells?
whether or not they
Nobody's
have
studying
language to
microbes?
communicate with each other.
Oh, wait,
We're studying the
Wicked.
ins and
What do you
outs of
think
them, but like
histologists?
you could
Oh my
no, because somebody
Oh my
could
God.
easily
Nacho,
come and
you let
study
him
human
rant.
beings and study
You let
the
him rant
insides of
about
them,
stupid shit.
about how our
You-
digestive system works, and never understand whether or not we can communicate with
no.
each other and
None of this
relay
matters.
empathy like we do.
Mhm.
No,
You
wait.
can- Go ahead.
Wait. None of this matters. So the point is, I want you to get the wrong impression, and that's where you're going now. And that's why I didn't want to answer your question.
You
go down
want
this
me to
rabbit
get the
hole.
wrong impression?
I didn't want you to. So
Okay.
we don't give a. We care more about these things, like as a tribal like species, we care more about these things being like ourselves than their sentience. If we found out today that ChatGPT was sentient, we wouldn't automatically grant it every rule in our constitution, right?
Not automatically, but we might think about it for a while and then do so.
And we likely still wouldn't do it, right?
Well, how do
so
you know?
I wouldn't vote
Because
for it right now.
the fucking
wait.
Fermi
You
pair
asking
went
me
up.
you asking me a personal
Because
question?
we'll ultimately destroy each other.
Oh my God.
What? So okay, so hold on. Only one.
Oh my
This
God.
is an interesting argument. American
Oh
Nacho
my-
says there can only be
Oh
one
my
sentient race
God.
that we know of, and we have to eliminate them otherwise. Otherwise, they'll just do the same to us.
Oh my God.
That's
this
quite a
is-
leap.
Yeah, but I see what you're doing. You don't want to answer real questions, so you try to hop on anything that's wild to
What
go
are you
down
talking?
that
I've
path.
answered every question. I give you guys
Yeah.
hypotheticals, and you just say
Oh,
it's
yeah.
dumb.
No, I asked you some direct questions that you
Okay,
didn't
go
answer.
ahead.
Yeah, now you want me to recall the questions you didn't answer. I can't remember right now.
Okay, I feel like I answered your questions, so I just reject that I didn't answer any that you asked.
Chat, press 1 if you think he's been creating ridiculous hypotheticals to avoid answering
Now you want to appeal to them.
No, let's just
I
see
think
what they
these are
say. Maybe
I
I'm
think these
wrong.
are really, really important.
Maybe I'm
hypotheticals.
wrong. Oh shit, we see all these
We
words
already
pop up.
fucking know
Yeah,
what
but
they're
there's
gonna
Zherka
say.
fans.
all these
Look at
sentient,
that. What a
all these
surprise.
sentient beings in chat understand what's happening.
Yeah, but
And
these
now you're
motherfuckers
not-
think
they're not
aliens
sentient
control the
according to
government or some
Supreme,
shit.
okay?
These are Zherka fans. Is this really? Are these your people?
Yes.
GSU
Listen,
Gambit, you want to claim
the
this
people in
kingdom?
chat- Listen, the people in chat don't know me. I don't know them, but I can tell that they're sentient beings because they could
Nice.
listen to this conversation, understand how you try to
I don't know.
how you
But is a
weasel away
baby-
from everything.
Is a baby?
What have I
a
weaseled away
sentient-
from?
Dude, you don't think Zerka's chat is DDG 100%?
Zherka's chat has 100% overlap with DGG. Just look at him.
No.
Dude, look at him. That guy's bat chesting.
No.
They're typing in all caps.
First of all,
Hold on, sir.
It's
how
like
do we know
100%
chat
overlap.
is sentient?
Facts.
We got a DGGL in there.
Yeah, what if chat is just paid fucking bots?
No,
They're all just fucking
Dude.
Korean, Japanese.
If they were paid bots, they wouldn't.
So
have
let
been
me
able
let me
to-
get
Like
this straight.
punks.
I'm supposed to get jumped by 3. I'm supposed to defend Destiny as a security guard in LA, and he
Sure.
doesn't give me the fucking perms.
Wait,
Did
is
Did
it
he give me the
hired?
fucking perms or not?
I don't fucking know, dude.
True.
Imagine
Somebody
if we
said
could
fuck
drag that
DGG.
Squirtle. Look at
That's true.
Squirtle. Look at Squirtle in the Discord. That cart guy. That guy's talking about intense shit. I heard.
Wait, which
Who?
which one of the
You'll have to
chats?
deal with us.
We.
I gotta
I
take a
mean,
piss.
I mean, dude, you guys are
Squirtle.
talking about if chat is sentient. That's retarded, bro.
Look at this
Oh,
early
sure.
Middle Ages guy's got all these fucking nerdy sunglasses on or whatever. The nerd
Why-
glasses.
Supreme,
that guy's
why
definitely
not just
DGG.
say, you know what position I would love if you said it's murder, but I don't care, because then you're being honest.
Right, yeah, just be honest.
Yeah,
That's all.
Because
That's
it
really
doesn't
all
even
anybody-
it doesn't even make us look better
It
than
just-
you, because we understand what you're saying. Like, oh, it's an inconvenient thing. Wah, wah, just kill it.
Right, we can still go have fucking beers together. It's
Yeah.
just like, at least now I know.
But
It's more than
it's like
nothing.
when
It's more than
when we have
nothing. I
to
think it's a
pretend it's
tragic
not
thing.
sentient is a little too much for me.
I think it's a tragic thing because I agree. Like, a fetus
But
is
you don't.
very-
You
No,
either
well,
how
I'm
can
li- I'm
you
literally
have
telling
how
you
can
what
you
I
hold
think.
both positions? Like
Hold on, is it
that's
more
what doesn't
tragic
make
than
sense.
washing your hands? And if so, why?
Yeah,
When
it
you
is.
wash
It
your
is more
hands,
tragic, yeah.
Why?
Because a fetus is likely to grow into a sentient being. Yeah, of course.
Like
But if you end the life of something that's not sentient, I don't think it's I think it's a good practical trade-off, as opposed to having like a child born into a family that's not prepared and doesn't want it.
Yeah, just say it's like washing
Yeah,
your
you
hands.
can
That's cool.
use your like
you,
little sugar
we
talk.
were fucking okay.
but-
All right,
but
wait,
you're
wait. But
using
hold on.
sugar talk,
'Cause
bro.
It doesn't matter.
that sugar
We
talk?
were okay.
Because you keep
I'm
wanting to focus
assuming
on some single mom that I
you're
don't
an
give a fuck
evolutionist,
about.
right?
I don't give a fuck
Supreme?
about that single mom, bro.
If somebody's getting an abortion, they definitionally
So what-
don't want to have the kid.
at some point we were literally birthing babies into the fucking dirt in a fucking cave. Okay, we were not prepared
Yeah,
to have
we're-
fucking
I don't know,
babies.
we were also raping
Thank
each other and
God
fucking shitting
that
where we
people
eat.
were having babies, though.
Do you really
because
want to
now it
appeal
got
to
us
what we
to where
did
we're at
thousands of
now.
years ago is what we should do now? I think
How
there were
the-
lots
how
of
was it-
things that we did that
Yes.
were flawed.
Yes,
Okay, then
actually,
you
there's
go
a
fucking
rule.
live in a
Because
cave.
There's a rule.
fucking buddy was
Get
prepared
off the
then.
internet. No, get off the internet and go live in a cave.
There's
No,
no
check-
get
Supreme.
off
Get off the fucking
Supreme.
internet.
Okay?
I'm not gonna listen to
I
another
grew
word
up
you
in
say
the
until you
fucking
get
Supreme,
off the
Carolinas,
internet.
Supreme, let me
okay,
tell you this.
Born and raised. I
Supreme,
grew
let
up
me
in the
tell you
goddamn
this.
woods.
Supreme,
Okay?
the
for it.
globalists lied to you. If everyone in this chat and all of us had babies today, if everyone on Earth had one baby today, the world would be a better place.
If everybody on Earth had
Yes,
one baby,
yes. Overpopulation is a myth.
Based.
Wait a minute.
Facts.
If everybody in the world had
Yes,
only
if
one
you
ba-
do you know
Zherka,
when
Zherka,
you
shut the fuck up and
when
listen.
you-
If everybody
when
only had
you-
one baby, then the population would halve.
I think you're missing the point. I'm saying that I'm
The population would shrink by 3 billion.
are you taking it like
They're saying
literally?
at least one baby, Supreme.
Oh,
right
I
now we're
see,
having
I
a
see.
fucking negative. Okay,
It
We're
doesn't
having,
even
like,
matter.
Fucking 3
You're-
babies.
It doesn't even matter if you're just trying to take the question literally. I'm saying the pro-life position actually makes better neighbors.
What do you mean?
I mean, when you
that might
have
be true.
fucking skin in the game, you don't break the law as much. It's
That might be
fake
true.
news.
I have to piss really
it's
bad. I'll be right
fake
back.
news, bro. When they tell you,
Oh my
if
God.
you have a kid, you just fucking start murdering people and you just can't pay the bills. It's all fake news, bro. You're thinking of racial statistics.
Classic Supreme. Classic Weasel Supreme.
kidding.
Running away to piss, sitting down on the toilet.
I didn't know Supreme does this.
What? He's very pro.
What, that he's a fucking bleeding heart leftist?
No, that he like.
Yeah.
Well, that he like weasels this way.
Yeah, he's a weasel for sure.
That's why do you think his name is fucking Weasel in here, okay?
I thought people were people have told me this about him before, and I said,
Dude.
"God, he's good faith every time I see him." I can't
No.
believe what happened today.
There's no such thing as good faith in the
He used
in
to be.
these VCs.
He used to be.
Here's the most bad
Oh,
faith.
Rage Pope
Here's the fakest
fucking
guy,
joins
Rage
back
Pope.
10 hours later.
Rage Pope, why don't you come talk about abortion? Huh? Why are you running? You're always running,
Wait,
bro.
What am I? What are we talking
Yeah,
about?
we're talking about abortion.
You
What about abortion?
exactly 45 minutes.
Come
he's
murder
been gone,
babies.
okay? Just enough time to worship the FDA, to worship Fauci
True.
and Kamala Harris on his roof.
Yeah,
Kamala
the
Harris
candles
or
and the
whoever's
incense.
under that mask.
Rage Pope, you support abortion? And
Yeah,
under
absolutely.
He was gone 33 minutes on the dot, dude. He's a
under what
fucking...
under
What,
what
are you a Fed? Are you like taking?
He said
all my
33.
actions?
All right,
Rage
what did I
Pope,
miss?
under what conditions do you support abortion?
Yeah.
So unconditionally, whenever there's rape or the mother's life is
Oh, God.
in jeopardy.
Oh, it's another
Okay.
retarded.
What do you mean? What do you mean, John? When do you
Feels
support
bad.
abortion?
Never.
Listen, it's never okay.
It's never
Based.
okay.
Literally never.
Wait.
Based.
So if the
Never.
mother's
Let's go.
Never.
Mother is
never.
guaranteed to die?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't even if it's ISIS's
Never.
kid.
He bit the bullet and said that
Facts.
in a triage situation, he would save a 1-week-old and kill like a mother of 2 or something like that.
Easy. It's not even a hard decision.
That's kind of concerning. It should be kind of hard, right?
Why?
That should be.
Because who
One
knows? the
has
fucking-
lived 30 years of beautiful life.
But
okay,
but she
as far
has
as
2
I know.
kids that are gonna
'Cause
like
I have no
fucking
I
go
have
on
no
without
information.
parents or a mother now or something like
you
that.
don't know
and that's
that.
gonna negatively.
You see, you guys always
no, you
have to
definitely know
resort
that.
to.
You
As
killed
far as
them.
the information that you've given
Yo,
me,
Nacho, they
have-
always got to resort
those
to the.
children have fathers, they
I'm-
have grandparents, they have grandfathers,
you don't
they
know
have
that.
uncles, and they have aunts. I
You
do
don't
know
know
that. I do know that.
You don't.
I do.
How?
Yo,
Because you
someone
didn't
in
give me the
chat-
information and I filled it in.
Wait. So you're saying now that you have information even though I didn't give it to you?
Yeah, you can't argue this.
He can just assume
I
whatever
made the
information
fucking
he wants,
rules
and then he
here.
always
Giga
wins.
Chad.
Facts.
Hey, so
Deal with
someone in chat said, "Why wouldn't you kill the mother of 2? She already did her job."
Based.
Why wouldn't you kill the mother of 2?
Chad
What if
is
the kids-
right.
What if the
For
kids
once,
hold on a
for
second.
once in fucking
What if the kids are like
history
fucking 6
of
and
Chad.
7 or
Chad
something
is
like that?
right.
No, she didn't already do her job.
No, but she
did do
lives
her
half
job.
her
She
fucking
created
life.
2 fucking base
Yo,
children.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. If a train,
how many
if-
children do you have to
Yo,
have
if a
before,
tra-
before
if-
we can kill you?
if I'm gonna instantly die, like a speeding bullet train's gonna hit me, or you can derail it into the baby. If you think about it, dude, I've sinned. I'm 28
Yeah, take me,
years
bro.
old, bro. It's time to let
Based.
Zherka go. I'm fucking done, bro. We're done here. Come on, bro. You know how much fun we've had? I'm 29. I've had enough fun on Earth. It's time for
All right, I'll
someone
take your
else.
other 30 years.
Plus, it's like, wah.
Yeah, but why do I need to see 30 years if my
I don't know. If you really
spawn-
believe that, you'd go and donate your organs to some kid.
I am an organ
that's,
donor.
That's not how that works. Donate
What
organs
do you
to
mean?
Planned
What
Parenthood?
No.
Why the
Same
fuck
kid
would I
that
give
has
Planned
organs,
Parenthood
bro.
my
Is
fucking
donate
organs
your organs
so they
to
can
them.
fucking farm adrenochrome, pineal glands, hypothalamuses, and fucking pituitary
John,
glands? Get the
John,
fuck out of here.
Adrenochrome only came
Why don't I
from
give them my
children.
head
Circumcision
while I'm
skin?
at? Why don't I go give them my blood while I'm at it? Some fucking
Yeah,
adrenalized
true.
blood.
Yeah.
I got
Dude,
high
blood
adrenaline
you
from
blood.
debating 2 fucking retard lefties.
You could potentially
Facts.
save like 9 or 10 kids with your organs, but you're just gonna keep
you
them like a
can't.
selfish.
No,
Dude,
John.
a soup
John,
kitchen
you can-
argument
you
would have
can
been better.
save
You would have
lives
beat me
with
if you
blood.
if you
can
took
save lives
Zherka
with
into the
kidney.
soup
Bone
kitchen.
marrow.
You're
No,
letting
John,
10
you
kids
can-
die because you want to fucking hold on to your organs, even though
No,
John
not even
doesn't
that.
want
You
to.
can
I'm
give
doing
bone
more of
marrow,
a service
bone
going
marrow and save
live.
kids with
Okay,
cancer.
I'm doing
but
more of
then
a
you're
service going
spawning 10
live
kids
than
because you're
donate.
based and you're spreading your seed
If
across the planet.
if I donate my organs, how am I going to spread my message live?
Okay, so you are
John,
more
you can
important than
donate
these
bone
kids.
marrow or bone
You
marrow.
are gonna
You
kill
can
these
donate-
These are babies in chat.
No. You can
Facts.
donate bone marrow. You can save people's lives, and you can
Yeah,
still
but
spread
who?
your message.
I'm giving it to
Yeah,
the
but
deep
can you?
state.
You're not giving it to the deep state. You're giving
Yes,
it to
I
kids
am.
with cancer.
Wait, I'm giving it to you guys who support abortion.
True.
Wait, no.
Why
you're
the
giving
fuck
it-
would I
no,
give you my
absolutely not.
bone marrow?
Wait.
No, you know what? No. My friend, deep Catholic, did not believe in abortion at all. His life was saved by a bone marrow transplant because he had
From a
is
based
it,
Christian.
And now he believes in
it's
abortion.
now leukemia.
Now he's murdering
something like that.
babies because he got some bone marrow.
No, he's living his
Doing
best
God's
life. I think he's married.
Yeah, I
now. He
got
has
some
2 kids
bone
now.
marrow, so it's time to fucking murder babies.
Damn, dude.
Wait,
It
surgeries
doesn't
work,
cost him
guys.
anything.
Surgeries work, so you should start murdering. What the fuck?
Wait, no,
Hey,
he's not
bro.
murdering.
doing it by holding
There's
on
no
to your
murdering
shitty
involved.
Yo,
organs.
I got
can
I got
bone marrow and you
punched
can
in
be
the
like, "Man,
bar, and I got some stitches from the doctor, and now I totally need 10 booster shots because I just believe what that doctor did for my stitches. You know?
10 seems a little low.
10, yeah,
Big
well,
scope.
I'm trying to hit that
Is it glass
myocarditis.
chin?
How do I hit
Okay.
myocarditis?
Yeah,
Well,
you need to be getting
you could
like
get
16
COVID.
or 17 boosters, you know?
What if I get one P? Is
You know,
Pfizer the
it's,
strong
you know,
one or
it's a really good
Moderna?
way to get myocarditis.
I mean, it depends on who's winning the race, you know what I mean? Whichever NASCAR drivers,
Yeah.
you know.
But it's
Good-
probably
good show, John.
I mean, you know, at the end of the day, I would hate to be these two because it's like, yo, anytime we talk about COVID, you guys had years of panicking for nothing.
True.
Wait, years of
Um,
panicking? Wait, when have I panicked about
Oh
COVID?
When
my
was the
god! Everyone got to put
You're
on
in
a
here
mask.
panicking now, dude. Listen to the tone of
Panicking
your
now?
voice.
No. Wait, when am I panicking about
Dude,
COVID?
grow some nuts, okay?
What?
Let them
That's because
drop.
I think that like we should
okay?
have fewer sick
Stop
people
getting
because all the
boosters
costs.
every 2 months.
You know, I'm gonna go get another booster tomorrow. I
Let
get
your
$10
balls
at
drop
Publix.
just a little bit further. You'll like it. You'll enjoy it.
That's what the booster does.
You
It
know?
makes my nuts swell up
You'll
a little
feel
bit
the
more. Like right now they're like
testosterone
grapefruits
pumping through
underneath
your
me, and I'm
veins,
hoping
dude.
they can become like coconuts.
Your
You know-
muscles will get bigger.
Have you seen that South
Your
Park?
pecs
one
will
where
get
they
bigger.
put the
You'll
balls
have
in the
man
booster?
boobs, but
I'm hoping
not
that
in
the
a
cancer
bad
that I
way.
get from the vaccines just like swell them up, so I have to carry them
No,
around.
wait for Project Blue Beam where they tell you aliens are invading. You guys are gonna buy that shit like the fucking bag.
What do you think we've been shooting down? Do you think those were Chinese spy balloons, or were those,
Oh,
little?
Those
Little
are
green
little
men.
green men.
Actually, yeah, John. What is your take on the balloons? I need to know.
Yeah.
I didn't even follow it because I said this is so retarded. TikTok is the
How
real
convenient.
spyware.
How
TikTok
convenient.
TikTok
How
is the real
convenient.
spyware. You really think they're gonna spy on you with a fucking balloon?
John Zherka's audience, he didn't pay attention to the balloon story. I don't know. I guess it just wasn't that interesting.
Yeah,
How
he's-
Yeah,
convenient.
because it's not. It's fake
Mars.
news. It's literally
Someone-
fake
the guy
news.
who thinks the
Things
government
come
should
by
tell
the
you
They're,
if you should,
they're
if you can
shooting
have kids or
down
not.
fucking elementary school kids' fucking science.
Dude,
projects.
it's fake news. That's why
There is no
TikTok.
fucking balloon.
Oh, it's just fake news.
The whole
guys. Don't-
app
I didn't
of
read about it
TikTok-
'cause it's just fake news.
When Trump made TikTok a big deal, it got swept under the rug because that's the real news.
We shot down a UFO over Texas today. It was half a ton, and yet John Zherka says nothing
that was
about
the
it.
top
Why
of
is
a
that?
fucking water
Oh,
tower. You're talking
John's
about
gonna
that
say,
fucking
I didn't
Yeah,
piece
pay
of
attention
aliens
to
don't
that. That's just
exist,
not
bro. You have
important.
to be retarded to believe in. Think about it.
There's no such thing as aliens, guys. It's only us who Thetans are gonna send to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
asteroid.
Don't pay attention to the
Oh
stuff
my
in the
God,
sky and
you
let
guys
the government
are
tell you if
actually
you can have
grown
kids
men
or not,
who
right?
believe in aliens. It's
Right.
in your Hollywood, bro. They fund
Pay-
this
pay
psychological
attention to the subs in the
operation of
sky.
aliens is really it's
no
really
attention.
deep
Kill
in
the
your
babies,
psyche.
take the boosters.
Pay no attention to the
Yeah,
lights
pay
in
no
the
attention to
skies.
the stuff
Sounds
in the
good.
sky. Just let
How
the
about
government tell you
Jurassic
if you can have
Park? Do
kids
you
or
guys
not.
believe in Jurassic Park?
Absolutely not, because that would be a giant government
The
conspiracy
movie?
to keep cloning
Yeah, I saw
technology.
it.
I mean,
Wait,
I've-
where's
you know-
wait,
John,
wait.
I've
What
seen
did you
Jurassic
do?
Park
Wait,
with my own
weren't
two
you
eyes.
earlier arguing about like the masses of like scientists that were like backing your position in this, right? Where are
Wait,
the
no,
masses
what
of
did I
scientists
say anything about
that are
masses of
backing
scientists? I said
the,
masses of
the
bureaucrats.
UFOs in the sky, right?
I'm
Check
sorry, is that a
this-
long hair
It's the
soy
same
beard
mass, the
professor?
Soy.
same masses of
Yeah,
scientists
the science
guy.
instead of
that
appealing to
are backing the
bureaucracy.
transing of children. Okay,
Wait, the transing of children? When did I say anything
where's
about
that
that?
at?
No, I said
How do
bureaucracy
those
was
things
based.
line up? All right, where's the
You know what I'm
mainstream
saying?
scientists on this one?
Where are the mainstream scientists?
Are
You
there
don't know. It's
aliens?
always
Okay,
bureaucrats.
are we
You need to
shooting
pay
down UFOs or
taxes
are
in
we
order
not?
to be able to do whatever you want. If you pay
Yeah.
enough money, you can
Nice
bribe
dodge.
the
Okay,
FDA to.
nice dodge, Rage Pope.
There's
Leave
no
again.
dodge, there's only bureaucracy.
Okay, Colonel Sanders.
Beautiful bureaucracy. I want you to think about all the bureaucrats over your head and all the wheels of red tape that you need to do.
I love
Thousands and thousands
bureaucracy.
of pages of
Wait.
paperwork.
I love red
Oh,
tape.
Wait. Rage Pope, just to make sure. Maybe this was you or maybe this was Weasel Supreme. One of y'all said y'all think that
Weasel
Rico-
Spring, dude.
No, that's his name. That's his name. But one of
Weasel
y'all,
Spring?
Well, you can't say that. That's a
Yo!
slur.
no. One of y'all said y'all believe that 3-year-olds can gender transition. Which one of y'all was it?
Whoa!
I think
I
it's
don't think that
both.
was
None of us
either of
fucking
us.
said that.
Double down.
That
bro.
wasn't me.
Oh, now it wasn't y'all.
Walk
Okay.
it back, dude.
Absolutely
Now it
was
was
not me.
nobody, right?
Yo, walk it back. Walk it back now that we live. Okay.
Wait.
All the
Which one
way
of you
Never
guys
said
says
anything
that?
about-
Wait. Which one of you guys said that we should molest kids?
True.
Wow.
Oh, okay, yeah.
John's-
Now walk it
John's
back.
in his
Yeah,
basement
now
right now.
walk
Reaching,
it
dude.
back.
Reaching.
Walk it back.
I think
You
that
guys
was
should have heard
me.
him before the stream.
Supreme, do you think kids have enough knowledge to understand transitioning?
Wait,
At what
what
age
age do you
does that
define a
be?
kid?
No, I don't
No,
think.
what
no,
age
I
do you
don't think
define a
so.
kid?
Yo, Supreme is lying. That's
Wow.
What the fuck?
Is 17 a kid?
Wait a minute. If a kid has cancer, like, do you think a 4-year-old has the knowledge to understand cancer? We don't task this shit to 4-year-olds.
No, I agree with this, but
We get a
maybe
doctor
it
to come
wasn't.
and look
No,
at that
hold on.
4-year-old, right?
Maybe it wasn't you, and maybe it was somebody else that was in here earlier. Maybe it was Rage Pope. Rage Pope.
It was absolutely not me.
At
I
what
don't give
age?
a now,
Hold on,
dude.
hold on. So let's clear this up. Rage Pope. At what age would you support gender transitioning in kids?
I think it's going to depend a lot on the person that you're in, but like generally, I would say probably between like 13 and like 18 is when puberty blockers are. Because like imagine when you just like start figuring out that you can pop a boner when you see a girl. I think that depends a lot on where you are in your developmental cycle. Some people will be way younger, some people will be way later.
dude.
Like I don't know
As
exactly.
soon as
what
you
it is.
start popping a boner when you see
So
a
what
girl,
about-
that's when
what
you
about
That is a
you?
understand.
What about
pedophile.
you? Hold on.
That's a
Supreme,
pedophile
what
in the
about you?
VC, bro. That is the most
Supreme.
pedophile shit I've
Yikes,
ever heard
dude.
in my
Yeah,
life.
Wait,
you know what?
wait.
You know what?
Yikes.
Nancy
I've
in
been
middle school
streaming
has never liked a
many
girl
years.
before.
That's pedophile shit, bro.
What makes it pedophile shit?
He's saying
What else
Papa
is wrong?
Boner.
Human sexuality is actually just pedophilia because no
what-
one has any sexual thoughts until they become the age of majority. It's just impossible. That never happens anywhere whatsoever.
No, we didn't say that. We're saying
Rage post.
what's the
Wait, what
cutoff
makes him
age?
pedophile?
What's the age you
Exposing
want to
himself.
drown at?
What's the age you want to draw on that? I have no idea. I'm not a child psychologist. My
No,
guess
in
is
the
somewhere
argument.
between,
I'm
like,
saying in the
12 and 18.
argument. What is the age cutoff for your transition?
Well, you would probably have some sort of puberty blockers, probably between like 12 and 18, when people start being able
Dude,
to like
that's fucking
understand that like,
child
part of their
Some people can
personality.
go through puberty at 9 years old. What about those people?
Damn, bro.
I don't.
Yeah, that
I mean,
one.
maybe I don't know. I'm not a child developmental psychologist. I don't know when the appropriate time is, and I'm going to leave it to people who understand and study that.
So-
like this is
so
like
what if
asking
they-
me like how to design planes that go faster than sound. I have no fucking clue, but I know people who do.
Hold on. But hold on, wait.
What?
Our institutions today will support giving puberty blockers to a 9-year-old, for sure.
And there's times where like you could give puberty blockers to like a 4-year-old because there's 5-year-olds who have gotten pregnant and having kids, and you should probably stop precocious puberty.
So
it seems
5-year-olds is your
appropriate. It
cutoff.
could be appropriate.
So-
It could be
so-
appropriate.
So hold on. Okay.
If
So this
it's
is what you're saying.
precocious,
Like,
then
So if
block.
somebody goes
It could
through
be-
a
I don't know
early
anything about
puberty,
this. You're trying
No,
to
no.
ask me like, how
Hey,
do you
American
design, like,
Nacho,
a
what does
space shuttle?
precocious mean?
Yes.
What-
That's what I
so
thought.
hold on, Rage Bro. So what you're saying is, if somebody has an early puberty, maybe they're that 5-year-old. We should give them puberty blockers if they
Yeah,
want to
that,
transition.
that could be appropriate. Yeah, if there's enough medical consensus, there should be a way to stop it until it's a more appropriate
So-
age.
So Supreme, all right, we got his
What?
answer. What's your answer? At what age
don't
would you generally? You don't have an
fucking
idea
know.
about anything now. This is the weasel.
You're
This is why
asking
your
me to
name is
draw
Weasel.
a hard
This
line
isn't
on
a-
something
wait,
that's
wait, do you
super
think it's
complex.
No,
and
I'm
I
not
don't
asking you to draw a
understand.
hard line. I'm just
Okay.
asking. I'm
Because
just trying to understand
You
what
are,
you're saying.
you are actually asking me at what age. You're asking me to draw it. You fucking tell you a number.
Yeah, fucking say
No, I just
something,
want you to say it. I
loser.
want
You can give a range. You can give a
to be
range.
raped by your parents and give birth to a child. I want you to say that that's
Wait, wait,
okay.
wait. You can give a
stop being
range.
fucking
Supreme.
coward, dude.
You
Be
don't
like
have to
Colonel
give
Sanders. Dude,
No,
be
just
like
eat it,
Colonel
just eat it.
Sanders over here and make the bold statement that you can do it at 8.
Okay, you can do it at 8. Fuck it. There you go.
You fucking
If
coward.
it makes you,
No,
makes
no.
you happy, I don't fucking know. But
How
He wants
precocious
the
are
meme.
you?
No,
How
he wants
precocious.
the meme because that's what he would really say. Supreme, you easy, bro. I gotta go back to some people and apologize.
go
You
ahead.
really don't want to give your opinion when you're asked straightforward questions. You're a meme.
It's not
I'm
a
sorry.
straightforward
It's
question.
It's
You're
not
asking
straightforward.
incredibly
It's so
complex
It
fucking
is.
questions.
complex.
Okay, so
It
wait, here's a
is.
question for you.
Every fucking question we ask you is complex though.
Yeah.
Is fucking black and is white white? You know what I mean? Like, well,
That
it's
is
a
not
a complex
complicated
Yeah,
question.
because there's
You
only
see
racism
here?
against like people who are 100%
Because if
black
we
and not the
started
ones
being
not cool.
racist towards whites and then whites towards blacks, then who knows?
Yeah, but how do you decide who's white and black? How many drops?
Facts, dude. That's what I'm fucking talking about.
Yeah. What
dude.
paper bag are you using?
Yeah. How black do you have to be before you're not on the white side?
I'm actually curious,
Yes.
Gambit. You tell me what my opinion is on this.
Yeah.
That's
On
more
what?
like it. Good job.
On what
Oh,
age you
yeah.
think?
Bend the fucking knee, dude.
Hold on.
How many
Supreme.
years back?
Hold
do you have
on.
to chase somebody
Wait.
African?
Rage Pope. I know you want to talk, but wait 1 second. Your idea is I'm going to engage in a conversation with you where I tell you your beliefs. How fucking insane are you?
When
Apparently
did I
you
tell
know
anybody
them.
anybody's beliefs?
Yeah, apparently you know them, and you think I'm not
I
telling
literally
you.
said you should probably refer
You
to
do
like a
know
medical
them.
professional to like determine whether or not you should be giving drugs or not to people. And like
Yeah.
my understanding is that there are literally 5-year-olds who have given birth to kids, and it seems like appropriate in that case to give a 5-year-old puberty blockers. Is it appropriate to give every 5-year-old puberty blockers? Absolutely not. But you know what? I'm not out here inspecting every 5-year-old to say like, oh, this is appropriate, this isn't, because I assume
Yeah,
that there's
but you
bureaucrats
that's
on top of us that have the ability to
that's
You
adjust
tell
only
me.
because you're not allowed though.
Actually, you tell me.
No,
What
actually, I
is
have
the
no
appropriate
interest
age?
in
I'm
this
curious.
prescribing 5-year-olds puberty blockers or not, and I would never want to do it. I'm not a doctor. If I wanted to be a doctor, I'd go to med school. But turns out that that's fucking boring as shit, and that's not for me to decide.
Yeah, I'm
Wait
curious.
a
You
minute.
guys
You're
tell
in,
me.
whoa, you're in finance. That's way more boring than med.
No, dude, finance is awesome.
I want to
You
hear
know
from
what?
Gambit.
We open Excel.
I want to hear
we
from
look at
Gambit. What
numbers.
is the age? What is the age that it's appropriate for somebody to transition?
Me, I'm a person that kind of likes to leave these things to adults. So before they're an adult,
So-
I
Oh,
would
Weasel
support anything.
Gambit doesn't want to
Respect.
No,
answer.
answer the question.
Okay,
Answer the
typical
question.
Weasel
What?
Gambit.
Answer it directly, nigga. I said until they're an
Oh,
adult.
fuck.
What are you talking
no,
about?
Oh, boy.
No, but you wouldn't stop life-saving treatment for any other kid, right?
Dude, shut up, Rage
I don't-
Pope. We want to fucking talk to people that have actual
what?
positions. What were you saying, Supreme?
Yeah, you're right. I just
It's
don't have a
funny.
position.
Shut
that
the
doesn't
fuck
count.
up, okay? Want to be Colonel Sanders?
I mean, I don't understand.
Is that a racist joke?
So this is how I know
No,
y'all
it's
are
your
lying,
stupid
right?
profile picture.
We,
Lying about what?
I'm trying to explain it, but
Sir, that is
they're
not
talking-
Colonel Sanders.
Go ahead and just fucking make the accusation like a man.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to say stuff,
go
but
ahead.
they're talking. Okay, so listen, I know, just like I trust science and understand science and read science, I know that you all also have ideas too. And those ideas could be formed by the science that you've read, or you could have ideas that may be contrary to some of the things that you've read. But the concept that y'all have no fucking ideas and you just leave everything
Okay,
up to institutions
The reason
is a
that
fucking
I have,
lie.
The
It's a
reason
fucking
I have,
lie.
What
It's
do you
not
mean?
a-
No, I have
it's not a lie.
absolute
It's
faith in
because
institutions. I
listen.
have unwavering faith in institutions.
If
Shut the
anything over the
fuck
past
up,
couple years,
dude.
listen. If anything from the past couple years has shown us anything, it's that we really don't have a very clear picture about when it comes to like gender and transitioning and shit like that. I feel like the more we know, the less we know. That's the reason that I'm not comfortable giving like a solid answer on that. Apparently, you think that there's
But
a
you can
problem
give
with that.
some of your opinion. You know
Okay,
why did
here
you
are
give
some of
us?
my opinions. There,
You gave us
No,
nothing.
no. Wait. There's a problem with that because you want to critique everybody else as having a fucking opinion on it.
Yeah, I think.
And then,
you're,
but
I
when
think
it,
you're
but,
silly
but then
if
when
you-
you're grilled for like, hey, well, make a fucking
that's the whole point.
decision.
That's what I said
Wait,
at the
wait,
very
wait.
beginning of this
Have a
conversation.
stance on
Wait,
this.
no,
Have a
no,
position on
Jump
this.
to a
And you're like,
dogmatic
well,
position on
That's
this.
why I
I
told
don't know.
you.
Can you not outsource
You're
your
like,
position?
I don't fucking know what my position is,
So
but
Nacho,
I just
you
know
remember-
your position is wrong.
That's called
So hold on.
honesty.
So Nacho.
no. That's
earlier,
called
remember-
fucking
No.
bullshit. That's
No,
called
no.
No,
Nacho,
wait,
you're
Nacho.
just
So you
simping
wait,
for
you
your
actually
side.
think I know the answer to this then, or what?
Wait,
We
no.
know
No,
you
that's
have
what
a
we're
personal
Okay, that's what I
asking
thought.
you.
That's what I
We
thought.
know you have a personal opinion.
We
We
know
don't know
you
what that personal
don't.
opinion is.
And we know you have a lean towards one
No,
direction.
I'm telling you that
But
I've
you
been
won't
humbled
admit it.
by the reading that I've done on this shit to know that I'm not the person to ask about this shit. Here's what I
Wait,
can tell
wait.
you. There are 3 major stages of sexual development. One happens inside the womb, one happens pre-puberty, and then there's puberty, right? Like where a gender identity starts to develop. I've heard some developmental psychologists say it starts as early as 4. I've heard some people say that it starts around puberty. I don't fucking. It seems like there's a lot of work to be done on this. I'm not going to give you a solid answer on this.
But no, that's not the question. Let's not weasel. We didn't ask you when does gender ideology start to influence.
Where have I weaseled?
You asked
Where
when
have
it's
I weaseled?
appropriate to give people
I'm
gender
giving you the
information.
answer, and then you interrupt me. Ask the damn question.
Pope, just fucking
I said
rage quit again,
specifically.
okay?
I said specifically.
I was playing games.
We didn't ask you when do kids start to take on and play inside of the gender arena, right? And that's what you just said. Oh,
Well,
kids
okay, my
start to
answer is
develop
going to
their
depend
gender as
on
early as
getting
4 years
clarity on
old.
that, right?
It shouldn't.
Wait, it
This
should.
is
Why shouldn't it?
Wait a minute. My answer on on what age this should happen shouldn't depend on what age it happens.
No. Kids starting to mimic the environment around them and developing like gender ideology and them being able to transition to away from their birth sex are 2 completely different worlds apart. They aren't the same.
Wait, you don't think
You didn't
people
ask
come
me
to
about
like
the
the
former.
understanding that their gender is different than like what they were born with at some point in their life? Like you think it just like happens when they turn 18?
I didn't say it just happens when they turn 18. I said at
The
what
question
age
is, when
do
does
I?
it happen?
No.
When do you think it happens?
No. The question was, when do you think we should support this? That's
Well,
what
as soon
the
as they can
question was.
figure out that it's different, right? If it's when they're 18, then it's when it's 18. Or if they can figure out that it's different when they're
No.
4, then it's 4. But the
Kids-
answer is we don't know.
Kids can figure out how to put their penis into a vagina, but we don't support it just because they have the motor skills to put their penis in a vagina,
Mhm.
right?
That's
So just because they have
putting a
ability,
penis into a
or just
vagina is impacting another person. You're talking about a child having sex with another child for some reason. I don't know.
Okay,
You'll have to explain to us why.
it'd be the same thing we were talking about assisted suicide or anything like that. Just
Wait,
because they have the
do you think we should not put kids into prison when they commit crimes?
all right, this is what y'all do. This like these
No,
zero head.
if people
Like,
are going to
so,
commit crimes, they should go to jail, right?
Zherka, you was right. People on the left are so idiotic that I'm going to start
Wait, what do you
saying
even
that I'm
think on
right.
the left?
Come
No,
around, Gambit.
I'm right. I'm right.
Gambit, I can
Hey,
I'm officially
Gambit
concerned.
finally fucking came
This
out.
is what I have
Yeah.
to be in the party of. I've
Gambit.
changed it over.
Attaboy.
Do
Gambit,
you even know who I voted for?
Gambit,
I don't
from
think
the-
I ever
from your
voted for
first-
them.
We know who you fucking voted for.
Gambit,
Rage
from
Bub.
the
Relax.
first
Relax.
sentence, I was like, whoa, I think you're the only one who's going to be good faith here. And me and Nacho have been joking around a bit, but I'm telling you, it's like you're with 2 toddlers right now. You're arguing with 2 toddlers. It's actually like, it's hard, you know?
Gambit, I think it's mostly because you fathered children, okay? I think you understand. You know what I mean? You can say a lot of the things. You could try to be like,
Yeah, you can say a lot
but
of
once you
things.
experience
True.
like bringing life into the world,
Abduction and
all
anal
right,
probing by
things
aliens.
kind of
You'll
fucking
understand.
change.
Wait,
the great
Gambit, what about
undertaking of
before you
life.
had kids? Were you pro?
You're a fucking
pro-life?
dumbass incel that spends all their time in fucking.
I was
True.
definitely,
You
I
know,
was
I've
definitely
never
more
held hands with
left
a girl
leaning.
before.
I
One
was
day,
more
maybe somebody in the
left-leaning
audience will
before.
reach out to me,
Jesus,
and one day I'll get a hug.
stop.
Yeah, one day.
Stop.
But today's
were
not that
you
day.
were you all for abortion before having kids?
Oh no, I was never for abortion. Hell no. Outside, so I disagree with you. If it's like in incest and stuff like that, I'm okay with it. But outside of that, I'm not okay with it. But yeah, I've always had the same position on abortion. I've never been like, oh yeah, people should just kill babies. That's fine. I never. That's it's disgusting to me for sure.
Yeah, no. When I was younger, I didn't even get it, so I was like, I don't really care. When I was younger, when I was in high school, I was probably like the least based person ever on, and especially that topic. I sounded like Rage Pope and Supreme when I was in high school.
Wait, if a mother can't afford to take care of her kids, should the state
And
be
then you did
responsible
drugs,
for
right,
that?
John?
Yeah, no. Listen, you're not gonna kill the baby. You're not gonna kill the baby. That's just crazy talk.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you'd
And
be
it's kind of depressing.
for first birth and
Your
then
position
extended,
is kind of
welfare.
satanic and depressing, bro.
What do you mean it's not satanic? No, if you're going to force a baby to be alive, the babies shouldn't be
How are you gonna
responsible
force
for like
the baby
feeding
to be
itself.
alive?
Well, because you're stopping the mother from aborting it, right?
You're gonna force it to.
I assume-
You're gonna force it
I
to
assume
be
if you're
alive
gonna
by
deny
not
abortions, then
killing
the baby's
it.
going to be born, and then you shouldn't just like
it was
say,
forced to
"Oh,
be
no,
alive
it should
at
just starve to death, right?"
Yo, I'm gonna go kill someone, and then I'm gonna look them in the eye and say, "Actually, I want to force you to live."
Well, yeah,
This
no,
is a
that's what I'm
fucking
saying. It's like when
retard
the baby
take.
comes out, if the mom can't afford it, that means you should clearly have some sort of welfare
Dude, if
state to take care of
cavemen
kids,
could
'cause they
afford
shouldn't
it,
be
that fat
responsible
bitch at
for
Walmart
their
can.
mother.
Yeah, if cavemen could afford kids, that fat bitch in Walmart can afford it. Okay, cavemen didn't even have crops.
I guess I just fundamentally disagree. I think there's a lot of people who are unfit parents who end up having kids that end up being wards of the state.
Yeah. No, it's unfortunate.
Rage Pope-
Doesn't mean you kill them.
So Rachel is 2 days before the delivery date, and the mother's like, "I don't think I want this fucking kid anymore. You're cool
That's
with
way
abortion?"
too late.
Headshot.
Yeah. I think that's way too late. No, I don't think she should be able to get an abortion at that point.
What if it's 6 months?
I would say it's probably somewhere around the end of the first trimester, like between like 2 and 4 months, maybe should be like the last point, unless there's like other complications that happen that would put the mother's life in danger. So like I guess there would be necessarily conditions where it's like later term pregnancy where you could abort at that point, but like for the most part, any of those type of decisions should be made in the first like couple months.
What if the mother didn't have money at that point and she was gathering her money? So she's working and now she's at 6 months, but she's like, I finally got the money to pay for this abortion because she's poor.
I think the state should probably be involved way earlier. And we should be able to make it
The
easy and
state
accessible.
should provide the money for abortions.
Yeah, because
should
it's
provide some-
significantly cheaper. Wait, do you know how much money? Do you know how much money kids cost
Well,
the state?
the state's either going to pay for the abortion or they're going to pay to raise the kid.
Yeah, and some people might be okay with paying to raise the kid over murdering it.
Okay, who
right?
are those people?
Yeah, that's
Everyone
Well, I mean,
who's
if your kid turns out to be like fucking Elon Musk, I mean, like, yeah, it's kind of
Yeah, but how many kids turn out like Elon Musk, and how many of them turn out
Yeah, so-
like? Think about all the murderers and
Just gotta
You gotta
everything
think
else.
about how many might turn out to be
How
rage
many
Pope.
kids? How many kids are
How many Elon
bloodline
Musk
born into
rapists
an
in
emerald
society?
mine?
Gambit. How many rapists to Elon Musk do we have in society?
I'm sorry, you were breaking up.
It turns out people are much more likely to rape people than they are to be the richest man in the world. Just by orders of
like,
magnitude.
still by a
that
small
was
margin.
that was Nacho's argument, not mine.
All right, Gambit,
We
I
can
got a
write a small
question. I got
margin.
a question for you guys, and John
What's
and Nacho.
because both of those are still outliers.
A
That's why it's a small
sperm,
margin.
a sperm on the outside of the ovum, right? Is that a baby?
No.
No,
A
they
sperm,
got
a sperm
a
is
sperm
touching
that's
the wall of
connected
the
with a
egg.
fucking zygote. and
Yeah,
attached
when they
to the
connect,
fucking-
when it's a
Sperm is
zygote.
touching the
Once
wall.
it's a
That's
zygote,
life.
that's
Yeah,
when we
once
care.
it's Z,
Okay, a
Based.
single cell organism, an
You-
egg.
you'd wanna
is
fuse it,
a
right?
baby?
Yes,
That's a baby.
based.
yeah.
Yes, that
It's
is
literally
conscious
just a
life.
single cell. It's just the sperm chilling inside the egg.
No,
That's a
it's
baby.
not. No, it's not. Actually, in Jewish Kabbalah, they say that the soul is there 40 days beforehand, hovering.
Based.
Yeah, but that's witchcraft.
But is that true for every
I mean,
sperm?
is it though?
I don't know if it is, but it sounds pretty cool. I kind of like it. I like the idea. No, think about it. Yo, the bitch starts glowing before she's pregnant and shit. Maybe there's a soul.
Facts.
There's a soul hovering around her. She's
Because you're
never.
a feeder,
A
John.
woman is
because
never
you-
sexier than when she's pregnant.
because you-
But then she gets fat.
Based.
Then she gets
And
fat.
even wait, hold on.
Even
You guys are
no.
worried
Some
about the
I've
mother
seen some
paying for the
hot
abortion, but none of you
fatties
guys are
with the
worried
big
about
we're not
belly.
paying rent.
But I don't know. Like I know
What
for
do
a
you
fact,
feed your girlfriend?
Gambit, you had sex with a 9-month pregnant lady, right?
No.
Wow.
No.
I mean, don't speak about his
Eight
life,
months,
wife like
7
that.
months,
Yes.
and isn't that kind of like a 3-way, bro?
Yeah,
Okay.
that doesn't
Oh
surprise
my
me. Did you
God.
hear
Relax.
what he said earlier?
That's
about
fucking illegal, bro. Could you imagine? Like I've
Okay,
seen
that's-
I've seen hot pregnant chicks, but I
Disgusting.
looked at them.
Okay.
I looked at hot pregnant chicks like I'll if I was gonna do
Dude,
it,
that-
I would.
just
I would.
stop.
I
Sounds
wouldn't.
like pedophilia,
I wouldn't do
John.
it. I wouldn't do it. I feel like you're gonna. It's creepy, bro.
You're turned on by kids.
It's very creepy if you like bang
Yeah,
a
you're
pregnant
not
lady. You're
kids, you're
supposed to just.
committing
You're
to it.
supposed to like touch her or whatever. You're not supposed to
Dude.
go inside. I read that somewhere.
That's really weird, John.
Somewhere.
You don't think about it that much.
I think that's a fair point. Listen, if you're having sex with a pregnant mother,
No,
and
it's
you're-
not a fucking
listen,
fair point.
It is. Listen, no,
John.
if your dick touches like the fetus's foot, it's a
If
baby.
these
According to you
fucking
guys.
weasels
True.
and fucking raging.
Wait, that's
What does
not.
that mean?
If
It's probably not good. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
what
fu-
if it kicks while you're inside her?
Hold on. But honestly, when is it a baby
people are
to you guys?
degenerates.
If you guys don't believe in the zygote, is it a baby?
think-
Is it a
I
baby?
think once it would be,
They don't care. They'll
once
kill
would
it
be
at fucking
visible
9
outside of the
months. They
womb.
don't give
They
a
would- they'll
fuck,
ki-
dude.
I
They'll
know.
kill it.
What?
They'll kill it at
You-
2.5
you're
years
actually
because it's
discriminating
still
because I literally said
technically
8 months
a
was
burden
way
on
too
the
late.
mom.
Okay, no. He doesn't like the 8 months. And Supreme,
What's that? I think
to me that sounds crazy that he says 8 months is too late. Dude, fucking 1 day is too late. What the fuck are you talking about? Could you imagine 4 months and you're negotiating?
Literally, like,
that's fucking crazy, bro.
Pregnancies,
you're like
self-abort within the first couple months.
Extremely. It's a little scary, bro. So I feel like that's a lot of psychological trauma.
But at the same time, if you're not going to end there, like, why the fuck? Why end?
The line I would draw is where it becomes
as long as it's still a burden on the mother, because the mother still has to take care of the child. It's still a burden on the father, even potentially too, if the mother can't breastfeed.
Well, actually, according to these two, according to Supreme,
the life can't survive on its own.
Wait, Nacho, we can
all the way till 4 or 5 years old. Just eat it, right?
We could just solve the problem by using the logic of
your kid's not dumb.
Rage Pope and Supreme. Why don't we just let the fathers get pregnant, right?
True. We should just rip all women's uteruses out and stick them inside of John.
Isn't that what you guys want to happen? Isn't that healthier? So we can just give the ladies a break?
I don't get this joke.
Huh? The joke is that your side's literally retarded.
Maybe we should just generate. We should maybe we should create artificial wombs so then nobody has to get pregnant, and we can grow kids in vats.
Your side kills babies. You know what's funny though? I swear to God, this is how evil I am. If your side looked me in the eye and said, yeah, I'm killing a baby with this abortion, I'd be like, yo, that's kind of based that you're telling the truth, because I'm so used to you guys pretending it's like a clump of dirt.
Wait, why are you
I hate the clump of dirt shit. Oh, it's just a bunch of cells. But if you looked me in my eyes and you said it's going to be a Mortal Kombat fatality, I'd be like, oh shit, these fucking guys are picking up steam now.
John,
True. At least just own it.
No, John, are you okay with us cloning kids? Can I take a bunch of embryos, figure out which ones have the best genetic, material, and then implant them in the mothers?
You can't fuck with embryos. That's satanic.
Yeah, you can. No. We've literally been doing that for generations.
Yeah, but look what happened. Now you don't even know your own gender.
We have the best cattle in the world. We have the best sheep in the world. The best tasting.
The greatest eugenics program I've ever seen.
Yo, stop this, dog.
We've been cloning people forever. So why is it bad to do it with because
Rage Pope? I'm gonna be honest. Every sentence out of your soul is coming from this ideology that humans have never been smarter. But look around you in Walmart, bro. It didn't work. We study Plato. We don't study Jordan Peterson. You're a retard, bro.
It's funny. Did you read that off a script?
It's so scary to me that every time these fucking retards talk, they're coming from this place that Richard Dawkins figured it out.
True.
It's so fucking sad. It's like, yo, John, we know about Jurassic Park. We've never been smarter in our history. We have the highest purchasing power with our new iPhone and the highest depression and suicide rate and anxiety. We totally figured it out. Plato didn't know what he's talking about. Don't listen to the Kabbalion. Don't listen to Plato. And you're going to say don't listen to Jesus? How are you going to say don't listen to Jesus? Jesus is the most clouded name in history. The most followers is Jesus, bro. How are you going to say not listen? How the fuck are you going to say not listen to the most cloud on earth? That's fucking XQC of religion, bro. Are you fucking retarded? You're going to listen to fucking abortion? You're going to listen to a purple hair abortion fat ass loser bitch?
Dude, Sir Muhammad has more followers than Jesus, so put respect on his name. What do you mean false? Wait, how many Christians are there and how many
2 billion.
Wait, no. How many Christians versus how many Muslims? Look it up. I want you to tell me the answer.
It's more Christians, bro.
Yeah, the numbers.
No, there's more Muslims than Christians.
No, dude, that's a prediction for the future, you fucking retard.
No, give me the numbers. Give me the numbers, John.
It's 2 billion and Muslims are behind by 300 mil or something, or 200 mil.
Yep.
Are you fucking retarded? You don't even Google shit.
Fake news. Fake news.
And check this out. Here's the truth, though. For thousands of years, people have tried to wipe out Christianity. And every 10 years, you're like, we're almost done. But you can't. You literally can't. It keeps coming back. Because guess what? The swing of the left is the swing of the right. The Kabbalion The Kabbalion talked about everything having rhythm, polarity. These
John, how
geniuses
many
like
religions have been
Plato who
wiped out?
figured this stuff out, they talked about gender. I know you don't want to go there, but they talked about
Plato was
gender.
so smart.
And you guys keep trying to push Jesus
smart,
away.
I couldn't
Jesus
even
comes
explain.
back in spades. There might be 1 billion
Facts.
Christians. There's going to be a billion fucking
go.
Christians. You fuck around with us. Are you fucking retarded?
Let's
And
go.
you're in our land. We didn't. Why don't you go to an atheist-built society? They don't fucking exist.
Name one.
They don't
Name
give.
one.
They don't exist, bro. Because atheism is the origin of savagery. You're all pedophiles.
Facts. True.
Here's your position,
Zherka's
Rage Pope.
fucking
Hey,
preaching
hey,
to
Rage
me.
Pope. Is it
Let's
okay
go.
to marry your mother if it harms
Sir,
nobody,
was the last time
or
you
is it
went
a
to church?
power dynamic?
Answer the question.
Sir,
dude.
Is it
What's the
okay to
last time you
marry
went to
your
church?
mother, Rage Pope?
Is it a what to marry my mother?
If it doesn't harm anyone, can you marry and fuck your mom?
No, absolutely not. Sir, when was the last time you've been to church?
Why?
I went
Wait,
Sunday.
wait.
I don't know what you
Why?
did.
Why? It's
I'm
not
an atheist.
harming nobody.
Calling me an atheist yet. I've been to church more than you have.
Oh, come on. That
Why?
makes you
That's
God
not- wait,
fearing.
wait,
Going
no.
in a building
Why,
makes
though?
you.
What do you mean, why?
That's nothing to do with the question that you just asked.
No. He's calling me an atheist, and yet he's
Yeah,
the one who doesn't
walking
go to
into a
church.
fucking church doesn't do shit. Just because you're a rainbow flag church
you're-
that you
you're
went to
denying it. You're
and
just
taught
calling
you
it
how to
church.
abort babies. That's what you're saying. You
No,
went to this church
I'm pretty sure the Catholic Church doesn't abort babies, but you do you.
Okay, so you went to a church that taught you abortion is chill.
No, I'm pretty sure they're pretty vehemently against abortion for the
And
most
that
part.
actually makes you sound more satanic. You spent your whole life in a church, and your last position is
my
that
whole life?
abortion is okay.
Wife in a church? Yeah, you're right. I've never left the monastery.
You
currently
imagine
praying with my
you
other
spend
monk
your whole
brethren.
you spent all this time bragging about going to church, and you're still pro-abortion. Like what? That's like
No,
me
no,
saying
you're calling
that's
me
like
an
me
atheist.
saying I played tennis
You're
my
calling
whole
me an
life.
atheist, and you're
I
literally
played
stronger than
tennis
me.
my whole life, bro, but I just can't swing.
All I'm saying is you're awfully atheist for never going to church, never
Man,
believing in
got
any
him,
religion.
dude.
What are you talking
Yeah.
about? Do you hear that sermon he just gave?
True.
Didn't even talk about. We weren't even talking about any of the.
Jesus
things.
is
John.
going to
Right
come
into
down
Pastor
from the
John,
clouds,
forgive me
and
for my sins.
Jesus is going to
Forgive
come
me.
down from
It
the
has been
clouds.
6 weeks since my last
When-
confession.
When the end times happen, Jesus will come down
Since-
from the
since I've
clouds
been-
and
I've
say,
aborted all my
"Rage,
babies
Pope,
by
and
myself."
Supreme,
Facts.
you two are gay."
Based.
That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna come down from the clouds, and you guys are gonna
You
be
know
like,
what?
"Oh
Just
fuck,
have
he
sex
got
with
me."
The fucking clouds will part.
I'm having
and
sex
Rage
with your
Pope
dad
and
right now.
fucking Weasel will be just 69 each other in the fucking meadows, dude. And
True.
just get smited.
True. Truer words have never been spoken besides when John denied that aliens exist, because they definitely don't exist whatsoever, and you don't need to worry about the objects being shot down.
Yeah, military objects.
Yeah, definitely military objects.
Yeah,
Not
flying
anything
things. Dude, you know what's
unidentified.
funny is I'm battling your subconscious because you're loaded with fucking Jurassic Park and retard Hollywood nonsense.
True.
That's from the CIA. There's no high
mean,
budget movie that
these
doesn't go through
guys are
Operation Mockingbird.
fucking
There's
chugging
no,
atrazine
there's
for
not
fun.
one fucking movie in Hollywood that's high budget that doesn't go through the CIA directors. You fucking retard.
True.
They're not allowed.
Exactly.
Why do you
Who
think?
do you think signs off on them?
No,
It's me.
think about
I'm the
it.
one who
Think
signs.
about it. They
I am the one who
keep making
signs.
they can't make their own scripts, so they have to keep remaking Spider-Man a million times. Do you know how
True.
many views an Avatar budget Revelations movie would make? But they're not allowed to do that. They're only allowed to
Exactly.
do
We
a
want
fucking
people to
dog
learn about
shit.
the true secrets
They
of the
can only
universe.
do a
We want to keep
shout
them
out
in the
Mel
dark.
Gibson, but they can only do a dog shit. What was that? Passion of the Christ. They can't actually do a high budget movie.
Based.
They're not allowed to.
Based.
They're not
Yeah,
allowed
we
to.
want to keep it that way.
They're not
We need
allowed
keep
to
it
stoke the flames of spirit because they don't want you guys to be masculine.
Exactly. We don't want you guys to
Yeah,
know
I'm
anything about
surprised they
it.
let that shit slide with the fucking what's
I'm
his
telling
name?
you right
With
now.
Mel
The guy that plays,
Gibson?
director.
The guy that no, the guy that plays Thor. They let him do some shit, but it was like
Tom Cruise?
barely.
What was the movie?
He did some shit about it. No. He did a series on fucking Disney recently. It was like about fucking
Oh, is it
You know what they say.
how to live a
You
longer
shouldn't peek behind
life.
the curtain so
They
you might not
framed
wake
it a
up in the
different way,
morning.
but basically it was like how to be healthy and not be a fat fuck.
dude? You know what
But
I found the most.
instead of calling it that, they called it like the quest for longevity or something like that.
You know
It's
what I
like,
found though. You know, my whole life I was like, how come everyone has a therapist and they're on the verge of killing themselves? And then
These
I
are all a bunch of
realized,
losers.
dude, the greatest therapy,
CIA psyops, the
the
5G.
greatest fucking therapy, is just open the first book ever written. That's all you gotta do, bro. Open that fucking book, bro. That book is intense. It's like Dragon Ball times 1,000, bro. It's fucking intense, bro. And that book talks about how to deal with people like Rage Pope and Supreme.
Do you have a link to your PDF?
Rage Pope and Supreme. You guys, your religion is your sexuality.
True, my religion is my sexuality.
Yeah, you just fight. You'll fight for a rainbow flag. You'll fight for a rainbow flag forever. And all we're saying is like, give the Bible a chance.
True. Yeah, you know what? I've never given the Bible a chance, but you know, maybe John, you've opened my eyes.
It's just so fucking boring.
Okay, what's the next topic?
You know what? You're a guy that's been around, John. I'm curious to ask you about like
what's your favorite
place that you've been to?
Huh?
What's your favorite? No, I'm just curious about, you know, like shit that you've been. I don't even want to fucking argue and debate about this shit anymore. This shit's boring. I'm sorry.
Of course you don't.
I don't want to argue with a drunk guy and some guy who fucking like can't listen or remember anything that he asked me or anything like that.
Yep, and devils also believe and tremble. Okay.
True.
James 2:19.
Power of Christ compels you.
I want to know about the places you've been.
Here,
what are your
dude.
favorite places, John Zherka?
Oh, dude, I gotta tell you,
them?
when I was in Barcelona, I went inside the fat monastery. It's huge, right? And I started drinking alcohol inside and goofing around, and nobody gave a fuck. Like, not even the fucking tour guides and stuff. And I came back home, and I'm like, for my whole vacation, I don't remember any of it except the monastery. And I gotta tell you, dude. I don't know how to describe this. It's not a church, bro. If you have a chance when you're traveling Europe or you go anywhere, Japan, I went to the Shinto shrines. Dude, skip everything in every trip and go to the temples. Go to the shrine, go to the monastery, go to the mosque. That's the best part of the fucking vacation, bro. That's the only part you'll ever fucking remember. And it's life-changing. Even if it's not your fucking religion, you just walk around and go, holy shit, this is how civilizations were built. Off of a symbol. One fucking symbol. It could be a crescent moon. It could be a cross. One fucking symbol can dominate reality. You fucking got nothing on your side. And you know what's funny? I spent years being an atheist, but going, it was a fun experience. And then I realized, psychologically, I'm not ready for life. I'm a thinker. I don't play Minecraft. So I'm like, I'm a thinker. I stay home and ponder until I kill myself. People who think you're in trouble if you don't have God. If you're a fucking retard, you can play Minecraft until the fucking cows come home. But if you're the type who sits down and goes, why am I on Earth? You're in fucking trouble, bro. If you have one shred of IQ, you are in trouble. You are in grave danger without God. If you're a fucking XUC listener or viewer, you can cope for 10 years. I'm not saying you need Christ right now, but if you've got like one shred of IQ, you got at 1% IQ, you are destined for depression. You are in trouble. And bro, no rainbow flag saves you, because you go to a pride parade. Go to a pride parade. They don't give you anything to help with your psychology. That's why the Christian gay guys are way happier, because they go, oh fuck, we're actually doing some teamwork here. Bro, I'm telling you. You guys are you guys are so in trouble, bro. But I'm telling you, when you guys start graying and you feel mortality, you start feeling older, dude. And you're gonna meet someone one day who they lose their whole family. Their whole family gets fucking murdered in a car crash. Knock on wood, right? I don't want this to happen. A whole family gets murdered in a car crash. Bang, bang, gunshots and explosions. And you're going to go up to them and say, nah, God don't exist. And you are literally wiping out flames from people's souls. You guys are worse than Nazis, bro.
Okay, listen, I don't want to get into that.
Eating their souls.
Because you're terrified.
No, it's just
true. No, we should all be terrified, because this is a call and a chat filled with sinners. And let me tell you something. Every time I ever fucked a fucking bad bitch from the back, I always took a second. Every time I fucked sex, every single time I fucked a hot chick, I always would say, I'd always fucking leave her. John. I'd leave her on that bed, and I'd go to the washroom like I'm trying to clean up or whatever, and I'd say, God, I'm repenting right now. I know this is bad. I've never had fun without that fucking. I've never in my life. If you were funny, Rage Pope,
I would pretending to be repentant.
Rage Pope, if you're funny, I'd respond to that. But check this out. I've never in my life had fun without repenting first. I've never in my life had a dinner without feeling guilty that someone doesn't. Bro, I can't eat a meal without talking to God. True. I can't fuck a bitch without talking to God. I can't slap someone at a bar without talking to I say, God, forgive me. I'm knocking this fucking bitch out at the bar. I can't ruin lives without talking to God. I can't dox people. I don't do that. But you know what I'm saying? And you know what's funny? All my life, I'm like, am I just beating a dead horse talking about this shit? There's no other fucking horse, bro. This is the only question that matters.
Only one horse, baby.
There's nothing else that matters besides God. Your Minecraft Rage Pope, it's gay, bro. Your Minecraft is gay.
True.
So were there any other things you saw in Barcelona? Literally only
Damn, no fucking response.
I'm not
dude.
gonna
what
lie.
a coward, dude.
I'm not gonna lie. You guys don't have a response because there's no well of wisdom. You guys only have like whatever Elon tweeted as knowledge.
The only well of wisdom I need is
you have no pool to draw from. There's no
Destiny's
no
not in the
Pool
fucking
is
chat.
the
They don't have
papal
anybody to
see.
fucking mimic.
You guys are gray people. You guys are gray humans. I'm not to be.
There's no takes.
I'm not trying to be racist, but you guys are gray souls. Like you have no color. You have no astral flame.
Cool.
Wait.
So did you have like good food in Barcelona, or
Wow.
It was good lasagna.
tell me about that
Lasagna in
lasagna?
Barcelona.
But here's another thing. Calories is cope.
Go on.
Like
What do you mean
you
by
only
that?
care about food and this stuff because you're coping. You don't need food. We can go 40 days fasting, motherfucker. We're supposed to fast.
True. 40 days and 40 nights in the desert every
Fasting
month.
free.
Orthodox fucking
You can go
way,
40
dude.
days
You're supposed
fasting
to be
and
fasting
go to
like 4
work.
times a
You're
year.
supposed to fast. Fasting freezes time. Fasting is anti-aging. You're not supposed to talk about lasagna.
Based.
Lasagna.
20
Let me tell you something. Every time you got food digesting your stomach, you are aging rapidly and you're in inflammatory state. Your parents lied to you. That's why you feel good in the
Your
morning. In the
fucking
morning, you got
cells
a
are
diet.
eating you
You just
alive.
had your diurnal pulse of growth hormone. In the morning, you're pumped. Your skin is nice. Keep that
Dude,
fast
mornings are the
going.
worst.
Because
I'm
let
a
me
night
tell you
person.
something, bro. You don't want the lasagna. You want the nourishment of God, motherfucker, of God.
Fucking facts, dude. Let's go.
This fat ass bitch.
True.
Or
John, do you have
Supreme is
any
skinny.
recommendations so I can lose weight?
Losing weight is simple. Pick up the Bible and do steroids. Bible
Fucking
steroids.
true.
Bible steroids. And guess what?
Fucking
Steroids? What
go.
steroids? Can you give me a regimen? What would
God
you recommend?
says in the Bible, the women don't talk to men. Don't talk out of
Dude,
turn.
so shut the fuck
Just
up.
shut the fuck
Rage
up and
Pope.
let the men talk on this call. And then the Bible says, get that testosterone up. What the fuck are you doing? And Jesus said, I came to
how
bring
much testosterone should I take?
Jesus
Is there
said-
anything else?
Dude, I'm about to karate chop my desk in
when
half.
Jesus said, I came to bring the sword, he was literally,
No, I'm asking you for
he
a
was
steroid
also
regimen.
He's talking about
he was
us,
talking
dude.
about
He's
a
talking about
Freudian,
humanity.
it's a Freudian message as well about bringing something that penetrates you. He wants you to be masculine, bro. He doesn't want you to be a fucking cuck like Rage Pope. Rage Pope, I'm going to be
True.
sarcastic my whole life. Rage Pope, get off your seat and walk, bro. Do some cardio right now. Give me
can't.
some push-ups, bitch.
Yeah, stop eating fucking
I like to start my legs and I
KFC.
KFC and
I can't walk.
McDonald's
That's
is a
pretty
Coke.
ableist of you.
What the fuck is that McDonald's? That McDonald's 33% Masonic number meat is fucking human meat. I don't know about that one, but one in the chat. One in the
One
chat.
for God. One in the chat for God.
One in the
Yeah,
chat for
hey,
God.
it's
Yeah, that's a
G.
good one. Yeah.
One in the
One in the
chat
chat
for
for
our
Big
Lord
G.
and Savior Jesus Christ.
Jesus
dude.
Christ.
Let's go,
One for
boys.
One in the
Jesus
chat for the
H.
biggest
Christ.
clout name that.
Let's
by the
fucking go. Look at chat popping the
Look at
fuck
that.
off.
Look
Yeah.
at that.
All right, John, all right, I have a
Let's
question for you. Can you
go,
explain the Holy Spirit to me?
Okay, Holy Spirit is simple. Every time you felt masculine, it wasn't you being brave. You were filled with goodness. It's an attribute of God, like Plato said, right?
God.
Now check this out.
I thought Plato
Check
was an
this out.
atheist.
all of your thoughts, you love to think they're yours, but you're pooling from an ocean of subconscious that's mixed with everyone else's thoughts, even your fake news, everything you read.
And where do they come from, John?
Pooling.
Where do those shots? Where do they come from?
And
Where does that ocean come from?
You guys like to pull from the LGBT pool. I like to pull from scripture, bro. If you're gonna pull, if you're gonna grab all your ideas from the subconscious of how you were raised and the people you're around, dude, pull from the good book. Don't pull from that fucking weird shit that you learn that only sticks around 20 years. Bro, your politics is a trend. We don't go nowhere. We're here for thousands of years. How long's the Bible been around, baby? We're here for thousands of years. Your politics, your reality is a trend.
Just a trend, bro. What the fuck are you doing?
Every single political position you have.
I've been converted.
Every single political position you defend is a 20-year trend, and then you're gone with the wind.
What industry is most infested by the Masons? Which industry is the worst?
Sad? It's like,
is it the media? Is it finance?
You'll never in life make it.
What do you mean? I'm a level 60
You're
Mason.
never gonna make it with that attitude.
Not with that attitude, Rage Pope. You're gonna be just broke your entire.
It's true.
No. The thing is, you guys have no courage when you speak.
None,
dude. John,
you guys are lacking courage.
I can't.
You don't have courage.
It's like if we lived in Viking times, you guys wouldn't hold swords. You'd be potters.
True. Never held a sword.
You guys would be potters. You'd be with the women making pots.
No. I would be the village chief, sending 100 people to die in my stead.
No, that's a warlord. You would be with the pots.
What do you think I am? What do you think a person
you would be
finances?
making pots with women.
Yeah, I'd be making pots with women while you were out dying on my behalf.
That's why your politics is all pro-women.
Oh, shit.
Your politics has to be
politics pro-women. Why is my politics pro-women?
Well, if she's pregnant and she can't take care of the baby, you have to be friends with women. You're making pots with them all day.
Yeah, and?
Good one.
Yeah,
I mean, all I'm saying is that, like, I don't think it's right to condemn babies to death because they can't afford to feed themselves. Like, that's just my opinion.
It's wrong.
I mean, as soon as they turn 18 and they choose to make poor decisions, that's on them. But, we should probably, like,
Rage, when did you get your first boner?
When did I get my first boner? Probably sometime in middle school. I don't know when exactly.
Damn, John, that's a little weird. Why do you want to hear about race?
I guess I'm a pedo. I guess I'm a lefty pedo like you.
Well, I guess congratulations on your conversion. That's unexpected.
Should we celebrate?
How do you want to celebrate?
True. Yeah, you should showcase.
Should we celebrate by getting vaccinated?
True. Yeah, we should all go down to our local vaccinatorium and get vaccinated and chipped.
Let me dye your hair blue.
We should watch Joe Biden videos and listen to his speeches. True. They fire me up.
Wait, why would you listen to Joe Biden when you can listen to the OG President Barack Hussein Obama?
Because he bombed children.
No, absolutely not.
Why don't we listen to a president that didn't go to start any new wars? You want to do that?
Which president was that?
I think that's Donald J. Trump. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Maga in the chat. Are you guys ready for this red wave?
Wait. Why are you so afraid of fighting, John?
So ready.
You think you shouldn't protect your masculinity? If someone challenges your masculinity,
it sounds like Donald Trump is kind of a coward. He couldn't even start any wars.
I walk around.
Yeah, it sounds like Donald Trump is the most cowardly president.
Wait, John. If you were going to the club and one of your boys was about to get attacked, would you not help him out?
It depends which boy.
No, it's one of your boys. One of your boys. What are your inner circle?
Depends what color his hat is.
Sounds like cringe. Sounds like you're not a good friend. It sounds like you're not.
I'm not going to jump in a fight for a liberal friend.
Based.
They don't even have God.
I wouldn't step into the arena for an authoritarian. But you know what? Anyone who's a democracy is a friend of mine.
Why would I go jump in a fucking fight for a baby murderer?
Fact.
Because he's holding two babies. He's holding two babies, and they'll be killed if you don't intervene.
We go save the babies.
No, you know what's the ironic part of this? I've only been in street trouble because of my liberal friends. Conservative friends are smart.
John, which one of your friends is a baby murderer?
I have 4 of them actually. I have 4 liberal friends, and I'm very, very
babies, and you're still friends with them. What does that say about you?
Sometimes you got to baby. What does that say about me staying on this call? You got to babysit. You got to babysit the libs. You can't just let them kill themselves.
Friends are, and you're surrounded by baby killers.
But you got to babysit them.
No, what do you mean? No, you just
What do you mean? What I mean? It's English, bro.
no. You absolutely don't sit there. You're just like, oh, all my friends are heroin addicts, and not me, guys. I just sit around with all the heroin addicts. It's
you
totally
gotta
fine
save
and
the
normal.
one you know, right? If you grew up with a heroin addict, you gotta try.
No, you absolutely don't.
Wait, that's not really leftist.
What the fuck? Wait, your best friend of 10 years starts doing heroin? You're not gonna DM him?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, but maybe I'm going to tell them not to do it, but I'm not going to sit around while like 5, 6, 7, 8 of my friends do heroin and they don't listen to me. You're the one here saying that,
That
all
says-
my friends
you
are
just
doing
admit
that
that
says
you-
something. Wait, that says something more about you, though.
Yeah, that's
Why are,
scary.
like,
that I'm
80
not
of
going to
your
sit here
friends
and waste my
You've never
life
had a
like, when
cokehead
people
buddy?
make bad decisions.
Have you ever
what
had
are
a
you doing?
cokehead
I've had
buddy?
conversations with I've had conversations with friends where it's like, hey, I think you're making poor decisions with your life, but I'm
That's
not going
how
to
you're not supposed to talk
It
to them
sounds
like
like the
that.
common.
over and over.
It sounds like the common denominator amongst all these heroin addict friends that you have.
I have no heroin addict friends, first of all. I had
Wow.
one friend who had a huge problem with alcoholism, and I think he's in prison now. But I'm not going to sit here and throw away my life because
didn't
somebody
even
else
write
wants
to
to make
him.
bad decisions.
You didn't even write to
No,
him.
I don't.
I
No.
will. I'm gonna throw away my life, dude. What else
what's
do you
his
have in this
address,
world if it
dude?
ain't
Can we
friends?
put some
okay?
money
Bro,
on
I'll
the
go.
card?
I'll
If your
be.
friends are
I'll
heroin
email him.
addicts,
What's his
who-
email?
you got to be a
We'll
loyal
say-
friend. Am
we'll
I right,
tell him-
John?
No. Check this out. Sometimes
No?
they have. They say
Wait a
they
minute,
have
wait a
Wi-Fi.
minute.
Sometimes. Give me his name. He can watch this part of the stream. We'll email it to him.
God says, "Love thy neighbor,"
And we're
So what the
telling
fuck- if all
him,
your neighbors are
what's
doing
your
heroin,
friend's-
what better way to love
What's
thy
your
neighbor
friend's
than to
name
take a
that's
bump
in
with them?
jail? We're gonna do a prayer for him.
John, why are you dodging this?
What's the what? Dodging what? You're
If-
just talking over me.
Rage
well.
Pope is talking about how he's got 10 friends that do heroin. He won't even do it with them. That's not godly.
Facts. That's what we're saying.
That's
though.
not godly.
You
Yeah.
won't do
True.
heroin.
You know, God said,
I
thou
wouldn't
shalt
do
do
it either.
heroin with your friends.
Yeah, I mean, if you were a rage pope, maybe.
He said, covet thy
Rage
neighbor's
Pope
heroin.
needs heroin when he's thinking about what age children have erections.
Well, no,
And
you asked
hormone
him.
blockers.
remember?
God.
You
One who
asked
asked
him.
me about my first
No, it
erection,
started
I was
with
like a little
hormone
bit weird.
blockers where
No,
you're
you
like,
wanted to know. You wanted
actually,
to know. I heard the
sexually, you
saliva
can have a very
dripping
sexual
off your
thought
teeth.
when you're a kid
I
and
heard
have
the
some
saliva
hormone
dripping
blockers.
off your fangs.
I
You
think
were
some
like, Rage
people
Pope.
can have puberty blockers.
Rage Pope, how old were you when you had your first boner? I
Yeah,
remember.
it's
Leave
a
it to
little bit
leftists
obsessed.
to make
He's a
this
little bit
all
obsessed.
about fucking pedophilia, dude. It's
No,
not
you're
about
you know
how
what's
young
funny?
were
Asking about
you
his
when you
bonus.
had your first boner.
The reason I asked Rage Pope about that is making fun of the fact that he went on that puberty blocker rant, and we all just we all laughed
making
at
fun
him.
of him, guys. I was asking
Sure.
about his child boner because I just wanted to make fun of him. That's all.
No, I was actually getting
I'm
off
not
at
from
him being a
Subway.
Yikes,
child.
Come on. What
I'm
did you tell me
clearly a
earlier about
pedo.
giga chatting about
This
abortion?
is
You
what
gotta giga
lefties do.
chat. Come on, dude.
This is what lefties do. They go, since we're pedos, Zherka has to be one
Wait, John,
too.
why do you even think I'm a lefty?
True.
Well, you
Why- why are
no,
you
because
lying about this is what they do?
Why
You
do
live
I
a
think
safe
you're
space?
lefty? The only question that matters is abortion. That kind of tells your whole script, bud.
Okay, yeah, so what's my opinion on
We have
abortion?
no value for human life.
I can't
and
believe you had a
what-
bomb-ass
what do we-
lasagna and all
What
you can remember
values
is a
do we have
church.
that overlap? You know,
It's a
True,
bonus.
yeah, you know what? There's no overlapping values
it's
that we have
all
whatsoever.
ochre, man.
That's why you just like to let kids starve in the streets because they can't afford to pay for
It's
themselves.
funny you say that.
Maybe
I
it
really
should
feel
be grown
like
up
you
and
at least
become a
the
chimney
kids
sweep.
made it
I don't know, I
past
seem to
the
be really
abortion
curious about
line.
Rage Pope's boner.
Yeah, I
true.
am. Tell us about your childhood boner. Why are
Well, it's not as big
freezing,
as it
bro?
is now.
I
You
want to
can ask
know.
your
Why are
mom
you
about that one.
freezing? What the fuck? Please
I said
tell
it's
us in
not as
great
big as it is now.
detail.
You can ask your mom about it.
This is where
Good
we're
one.
going now. We're going. to
Damn,
mom
John, your
jokes.
mom's a pedophile?
It's true, yeah.
We're at lefty. We're at maximum lefty power level right now. Keep going.
I don't know why you
what?
keep calling me a lefty, John.
Go further.
Keep doing the mom jokes when you're losing.
I'm fairly certain I'm like pretty far right compared to like most people on Twitch, and I'm pretty right even in America. So
You're a
don't know what
baby
you're on.
Compared to
murderer.
most people on Twitch, what is most people on Twitch though?
I'm pretty sure like
They're all
most people on
fucking
Twitch in the
Marxists
political
and
spheres are like
socialists
literally
at this
Marxist. Yeah.
So you're just a
No, I'm like
right of
pretty
center
center right.
Democrat.
A right of center Democrat. I want you to just think about that one.
I mean, but if you're saying, if you're using Twitch to compare your politics, you could be anything.
True, and I also said
center
it's
and
like
still be
center in America too.
far right
But you know,
compared to the rest of Twitch. That's a
yeah. Wait, far right compared to
It's a
the rest of
terrible
Twitch is
place.
as far left, and I
Sure.
also said I was right of center in America too. But I know reading comprehension is very difficult.
John, can
for
we
you.
hear another epic
Well, you
Vosh
said-
rant about God?
on Twitch.
No,
Well, because you
it's
missed
your
the
turn.
graph because you're too drunk to understand the words coming out of my mouth. But
I
No,
feel
I mean,
like
you
I feel like
said
God has shown
on
us the
Twitch.
light. You
I said
talk
I
a
was
lot
right.
about
No,
like
God
people
gave-
and
God-
rainbows and gender,
God
and I'm
gave
looking at your
up-
user icon right now, and
God
it's,
gave
it's
up
you
on you
surrounded by a
guys.
rainbow. What's up with that? Can you
That's my
explain that?
liberal form.
No, God never gave up on anybody. Jesus literally hung out.
You're wearing
with
a rainbow
prostitutes
shirt.
and
What the
lepers.
fuck, dude?
Yeah, that's my lib form.
Your
I
lib
lower my
form?
power level to
Jesus
hang out with you
Okay,
guys.
put this in Frieza terms.
I lowered my power level so you can understand me.
Okay, but you're still like Frieza. You can still destroy planets.
Easily.
I mean, all I'm saying is that Jesus hung out
Right.
with prostitutes and lepers.
I've got to go to bed.
Should probably drink some
All of
water
us
so you don't
have
have too
real
bad of a hangover
jobs,
tomorrow.
okay?
Hope you don't have work in the morning. Jesus
All right, Nacho,
Christ.
yo, get on. Yo, you guys should all get on my podcast and talk about abortion.
Base. Sounds fun.
It'd be great. DM me if you
wanna
guys
go
want to be
watch
on
them.
tomorrow, and I'll keep 2 verse 1ing them. Unless, did you have something to say? We'll see you later, Nacho. Gambit, did you have something to say?
All right, base. See
No,
ya.
no. I've just been listening. They've kind of tired me out.
Yeah,
And
they're
they won't-
childish.
They
You've
won't
made me
answer.
tired.
They're childish.
They won't answer questions, so it's like
Wait, what question did I answer, Gambit?
Supreme's asked
They
me to
won't answer
guess what his.
questions.
No. What question did I didn't answer?
We won't answer questions.
I'm talking about Weasel Supreme. I think you just are nonsensical, but
I'm
The weasels
nonsensical. Wait, what was one answer that was nonsensical?
everything you fucking said.
Everything that I said that we should just defer to experts who have more knowledge in the field than I do.
God, that sounds
No,
familiar.
the concept that you don't have a personal opinion outside of that, I know is a lie. So
Wait, what do you mean? Do you think my personal opinion matters? Like, I don't think it matters at all.
I
Like,
think your
may have
personal
opinions about
opinion
planes,
matters
but I
when
don't think I
somebody
should have-
asks you a question of what's your personal opinion. Yeah, your personal
You're
opinion.
mad he
probably
doesn't
matters.
have a definitive
But I don't.
answer. I feel like that's just demonstrating.
No, nobody's
humility.
mad
That's all
that.
it is.
No,
you are mad.
nobody-
No,
You're
you're
crying.
literally saying that I'm like buzzing up
and
and I'm
hooing.
nonsensical
No,
because like I say I
hold
don't
on.
know.
Hold on. Weasel Supreme. There's a difference between saying, "Hey, this
You
is
just
my
can't
current
accept
opinion."
that he doesn't
no,
have
no,
an
no,
answer
no, no,
for
no,
definitive
no, no, no,
age.
no, 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 no. I'm not. It's not just that he
What
doesn't.
about his
have an
answer do you
answer.
not accept then?
No, I'm trying to say it. If you shut the fuck up.
Yeah, go
True.
for it.
Damn.
Shut the fuck up, Supreme.
Okay. If you can say, "Hey, I'm kind of unclear on this. Here are my current thoughts." That's specifically different from
He
being
said,
a
wait, he
weaselly.
said 12 to 18.
You asked me a question, I'm gonna answer. That's specifically different from being a weaselly little bitch and saying,
True.
"I don't have an opinion. I just listen to the academics." When nobody fucking does that. You have a personal
I don't care
opinion.
if nobody
You're
else does
just
that.
too
First off,
much of a
Rage Pope said
bitch
12 to
to
18.
stand behind how you
Rage Pope
actually
gave a
feel.
concrete answer. So what did he say that you say is unclear?
I
Yeah,
specifically
and I said there's
asked
also
him-
some cases as young as 5 where it
Don't
would be
remember.
appropriate.
No.
You don't
no.
remember.
No, if you let me talk, you'll hear the answer. You just won't shut the fuck up. You keep asking
True, shut the
questions
fuck
No.
and then trying to insert your own
You're
answer.
just- it's
I
Black History
specific-
Month and you're silencing a black voice on Twitch.
Oh,
It's
It's
funny.
fucked up.
You told me you're not mad. You sound pretty mad.
No. I'm aggravated. There's a difference. Y'all could never make me
I'm
mad.
not mad. I'm aggravated.
Yeah, when
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, there's no
I
mad
literally,
manslaughter.
I literally stopped talking earlier because I noticed, oh, y'all are just gonna be bitches. Like, so I
But you're
stopped
mad.
talking.
It's cool.
I'm
True.
not mad.
You just said you were aggravated.
You ain't nothing but bitches and tricks.
Wait, you think aggravated and mad are the same emotion?
Just now, you said Rage Pope wouldn't give a concrete answer. I reminded you that he said 12 to 18. Then you said, no, that's not what I said.
No.
Alzheimer's
The
gambit.
question I asked
Can't
him
keep his
when
story
he
straight.
No, if you shut the fuck up, you'll hear. I asked him the question about trans sports integration, and he said, "I don't have an opinion. I'll just leave that to the experts." You dumb fuck. There were 2 conversations that we had.
Wait, I
You're
never
talking
answered
about
any
the
question.
second.
I don't think he answered a question about trans
No.
integration.
Yes, he did. He said, "Leave it up to the academics." Yes, he didn't answer. I agree.
No.
No,
My answer
that
about
was-
trans sports is I think that if you're born a biological man and you go through puberty, you're always going to have an advantage over every single woman. I don't think trans women should be allowed in sports unless they've had puberty blockers before they went through puberty. So thanks for
Oh,
putting my
man.
opinion out there, even though you've never heard me answer it.
Dang. That's
Just
what
keep
we call
making shit
gambit
up.
memory.
No, well, maybe that was a different person in the call earlier, but that's what you said. earlier.
Maybe, wait, who else could it
So
have
wait,
been?
that's why people are all the same to you? Unbelievable.
Who else could it have been?
I don't know. I think it was
You
him.
don't know much about
It
anything.
absolutely wasn't me. Because that's not my opinion on trans people in sports. Like
I'm
there should
pretty sure
probably be
that's
like a separate
fair.
division, or there should be divisions based on other biological markers. But I just don't think it's fair
What
for
about
trans women to.
what if someone who transitioned to woman is just beating the shit out of a girl in a cage?
I mean, if you want to enter into like mixed like leagues like that, I mean, I guess that's fine. But I wouldn't personally want it in every single sport. But if somebody wanted to,
Mixed
fuck it. You know, if they're
leagues.
adults.
So you don't think that's a real woman, bro?
I think you can be a real woman without having,
Why
you know, a
mixed league?
biological woman.
They
league.
want to fight in the women's.
I mean, women's can fight in men league too. Like that would be a mixed league as well.
They don't
like, I don't
want
think
to
there's anything
do.
stopping.
Apparently, they don't want to do mixed.
Okay, John.
The
I'm
only
sorry.
They don't
mixed
have
they
to.
want to
Wait,
do
stop,
is
stop, stop.
martial
18-year-old.
arts.
John,
If
what
they're
was the
18-year-old
situation again?
guys. A trans woman fighting a woman inside of a cage match.
What if the trans woman is a 1 week old and the cis woman is a 30-year-old mother of 2, John?
You're actually smart in your head.
Answer me.
If she's 1 week old,
Yeah,
then
it's a
she
1
got to
week old
pull out a
trans woman.
sick arm bar. This is like retard science with you guys, man. Why can't we ever do a real topic? Why do we always
What
go?
if the trans woman is a
'Cause you
sperm
always
touching
dodge
What
it,
if
woman?
a
Josh, the question is,
dragon? What if a dragon flew in? We never
John-
went to the dragon.
I think that's an interesting question.
What a weird way to be an
what color is the
adult.
dragon?
Wait, John, what
I
industry
thought I
is
was
most
the
taken over by
immature
the
one.
Masons?
I come here talking
what
about
industry is
Freemasons.
most taken over by the
He's
Masons?
talking about 1 week old babies, and Rage Pope's defending it.
What do you mean? Do you think that you couldn't take a 1 week old baby in the ring?
See how you're like forcing me to engage with?
Oh, he won't
retard?
answer the question.
No,
This is like
Answer the question.
forcing.
John would
This is
lose
like
to a
forcing
one-week
the
old
trans woman
dragon
in the ring.
question, bro.
Wait, you asked the dragon question.
No,
Dragon D's nuts across your face.
It's not a real.
Adam,
It's rhetorical. My rhetoric is rhetorical when I'm making fun of you, you fucking retard.
Rhetorical rhetoric.
You're so stupid.
How creative.
You're
it was
actually an
rhetorical
idiot.
to a 1
You're
week old
actually a
trans
fucking
woman.
idiot. The dragon is to mirror what you said about the 1 week year old. You idiot.
Yeah, but what about Dragon D's nuts
How do
across
you
your
not,
face?
how do you not even like? How do you not get what
I feel
I'm
like these are
doing?
profound questions.
How does
I'm sorry that you
everyone
don't see
get
the
what's
value in
happening
this, but-
except you, Supreme? Everyone understands except you.
True. Everybody understands except me. I'm looking at your chat right now. I feel like
Everybody's
you
a
talk
robot.
a lot about conspiracies and the wool being pulled over people's eyes. I feel really bad for all these people, 1 month subscriber, 3 month subscriber, that they had to sit on your impromptu content where you joined a chat room to fucking try and mine content. How did this turn out? Was this good content? Maybe it was.
It's good, yeah.
I feel like you've pulled a fast one on them. Didn't even cam up. I would demand better.
Oh, no,
What do you call
there's-
your community?
gonna
What do you
be
call
a-
your
hey,
community?
You better stop talking. There's going to be a mob
Chat,
outside.
I need 5 gifted
Zherka,
subs for
what
this
do you call your
conversation.
community? The Zherkaites or some shit? Zherka Nation or something? What do you call them?
The Illuminati, the Masons.
I call them base.
Every month you
You
subscribe.
don't even grace them with a name. You don't even have a real
I
community.
call them
you give these
based.
fucking. You give these church sermons. You don't
Okay,
even
we're
fucking give your
gay-
community a name. It's
we're-
like they don't even exist to you.
We're the gay frog gang.
The Gay Frog Gang. Don't you think they deserve better? Don't
no,
they deserve
no,
to
we,
even see
we
your
bring
face?
to light
Wait, I
atrazine.
thought you had problems with LGBTQ people, John. And now you're calling them all LGBTQ?
That's fine.
That's fucked up.
That's fine.
What do you mean that's fine?
Like it's
Fucked
fine.
up.
It's fine. It's totally fine. I don't care anymore.
You don't
nothing
care
you-
anymore?
Nothing you say.
You've already
can-
given up? You've been
Nothing-
defeated in the marketplace of forgiveness?
Yeah, that's cute.
These people are dedicated fans. This is the This is it. This is the breadcrumbs you give them. Can't even
You're
show
calling
them your face.
you're calling yourself and Rage Pope breadcrumbs.
True.
Like what the? It's like owning
Wait,
yourself.
do you know who we fucking are?
I don't get.
We're-
Why
we-
would you?
say-
why
say
would you
no.
take?
Say
You're
no,
like a
right?
suicide bomber.
Exactly.
At least save Rage Pope. Why are you suicide bombing? Like why are you doing that?
We go together, okay? We live, we die,
true.
we live again.
You know what's
True.
funny? In my head, you both look like right now. I imagine you guys in trench coats. You're very Columbine energy.
Wait, no. We're CIA energy. We have short hair.
You know, like
cropped
do you,
back.
you guys
We
are the
have
kind of
suits and ties.
You're the
We're in
dude, you
language
guys are the
right now.
dudes in class to
We're
snap.
controlling your content.
You
It's
know,
funny
you
because
guys are
you're
those
talking about-
guys.
you're talking
I don't
about, like,
have
the two
God. I don't
most
have anything. I'm
well-adjusted
just gonna
dudes that you
snap.
Maybe ever interacted with. It's funny. Like you're talking to two people that have had careers. You're like the globe.
You don't have a career. What is your career?
Dude, he literally killed 300 people in Vietnam.
Wait, what is
We're gonna
Supreme
confirm
do,
this.
chat?
He was in the CIA. He did wet work. He was responsible for
I did a bunch of shit.
Wait, what did you
I'm
do?
fucking
What are you most
retired.
known for, Supreme? What is the career? Is it science?
All
Abu
kinds
Ghraib?
of shit. No, not science. No.
Is it something?
I was a bunch of stuff. I did all kinds of shit. I wore a bunch of hats, but I, was in the military, and then I did a bunch of contracting and stuff. I was
you weren't
analyst,
in the
reporter.
military. Stop it.
Yeah, I was.
He was, yeah.
No, you weren't.
Does that make you jealous or something that you?
No. That would be
You-
cool
you
if you
couldn't
were.
work.
He's too much of a bitch to fight for his
that would
country.
be-
He'll talk shit on the internet, but he won't put his
It
life
would
on
be
the line.
cool if
You wanted to
were.
talk about the Vikings, and one of us did it, and you didn't. Is that?
Well,
does
no,
that
it
hit
would
a sore
be,
spot for you.
it
or
would
what?
be cool if you were in the military. Military's kind of gay, but it would be cool.
It's not what most people think it is for sure. But yeah, I'm
It's-
curious.
it's
I
kinda
don't know
like-
why.
it's like
why did
just
that
a
hit a
bunch
sore
of-
spot for you? That's really weird.
Military is like just a bunch of fucking nerds.
It can be.
Okay.
Yeah. Depends.
Like I know that. For example, my older
What's wrong
brother.
with me and
Bro,
John?
my older brother. My
Audience is
older
nerds.
brother.
They're literally watching
My
some dude
older
argue on
brother
the internet.
is this beautiful model, high-ranking military with his military buddies. They're all beautiful. They fuck bitches. They get all the women and stuff. They play Dungeons and Dragons for hours.
That's actually based.
Bro, it's so weird. They're like better looking. They're the best looking guys you'll see. They can get any girl at the bar. They play Dungeons and Dragons. They even know what Discord is. And I'm like, you guys are military?
John doesn't know about bros
And,
before hoes.
dude, these are armored reconnaissance who plays Dungeons and Dragons, bro. And I'm like,
That's based.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
wait,
kill
they're
myself.
just
Dungeons and
people,
Dragons
right?
is
In a
literally
video
just a
game.
war game with other weapons.
And that's when I first was around a lot of military guys, and I'm like, wow, it's not really what I thought it was.
True. Yeah, it turns out that people
And
like.
you
war
know what's funny
simulators.
about Canadian military? You don't have to cut your hair anymore because that's very gender.
Wait, Canada has military? I thought they just used the U.S. for that.
Bro, in
Pretty
Canadian
much, yeah.
military, they don't even cut their hair because it's like a gender thing now.
Well, it's too cold. You need long hair. Keep yourself warm in the
Could
winter.
you imagine military men with shaggy hair? No buzz cuts.
Dude, have you ever seen like a
Never
special
seen
forces
Rambo?
operative?
Your Rambo's not real. What the fuck?
What do you mean
These guys are
Rambo
so
isn't real?
childish.
What do you mean?
Supreme, what did
There's
you
6
actually do?
documentaries
I
about
feel like
Rambo?
Supreme, you sold vapes.
Nope.
Yo,
I did everything I just fucking
Dude,
mentioned.
you're literally in Benjamin City right now, and you're talking about him going to Blankerton.
I'm
Get
so
outta
good
here.
at this, bro. I'm so fucking evil. Supreme, tell us what you did or I'm roasting the shit out of you. 5, 4.
I told you. You go ahead.
He
I
works in
don't
the
care.
military, dude.
Okay, what do you do for the military?
Well, he doesn't anymore.
I did a
That's
bunch
the
of shit.
point.
I mentioned some of it. I did a bunch of shit. I was
Well,
an interpreter.
Are you unemployed right now?
I'm using my GI Bill.
What is it? So just say you're unemployed. What the fuck?
I'm a student. I'm using my GI Bill. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
he's
Okay.
going to college.
Explain it for the chat. The chatters.
What
don't
are you
know
going to
much.
college?
All right,
What are you
I'm not gonna
Hold on.
lie, bro.
I'll just explain it for you.
Supreme.
John,
I'm
John,
not gonna
I'll just
lie.
explain it. It's fine. It's
I'm
fine.
not
I'll
gonna
explain it to
lie,
you.
Supreme.
Listen, when you
can
stop,
just
John,
say
stop.
unemployed. Like my
That's-
twin brother, when he was finishing his master's.
Okay, fine, whatever.
When my twin brother
technically retired.
When my twin brother was finishing his master's degree, people would ask him, "What do you do?" He'd say, "I'm unemployed." Like, just own
Okay,
it.
sure, fine. I'm unemployed.
Just own it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Unemployed.
But yeah, so in the U.S. military, if you serve a term of a certain length, then you're entitled to what's called the post 9/11 GI Bill, where they pay your entire school. It's fucking great. It's an excellent reason to join. And they if you're attending in-person classes, they pay you like a housing stipend too.
That sounds German.
It sounds German.
A Hasenstipend?
A housing
stipend.
stipend.
What are you, a Nazi now? Like, what do you actually do? You're not military, bro.
Well, not anymore. I left. I retired.
Okay, so like, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. Maybe all kinds of shit. I have a bunch of ideas. I have a problem where I've got like a bunch of doors open to me and like too many interests, and I gotta pick one. But I don't know. I'm studying. I'm actually getting my degree in theater right now.
What
kinda
is
wanna do some
going on?
acting.
what do you mean theater?
It's
The CIA
cool. I
is
don't know.
paying to
It's
make Hollywood.
like an obsession.
Theater?
Yeah. You like movies? You like TV? Do you like drama?
But that means you gotta go acting school and shit, bro.
Yeah, that's what that means.
You're gonna be a Hollywood star. You're gonna drink adrenochrome with those people.
He's gonna be the next Tom Cruise. The next Top Gun is gonna be Supreme.
Well, here's something that's discouraging for that field. Dude, Google Tom Cruise and all of them when they're kids, dude, they were very connected as children. Like really fucking connected with. They knew Weinstein as 5-year-old kids.
Who do you think is more
like
connected in the US military?
they love to pretend and say they're self-made and stuff. But dude, look at the nepotism of Hollywood. It's unreal. It's like it's kind of blackbilling for people in that industry, but it's kind of like Hassan Piker, how they told him, "Hey, you should come to Twitch." You know, it's kind of like that kind of an industry.
Anything else?
Wait.
I'm just
What makes
saying,
you
Tom
think
Cruise. My favorite actor, Tom Cruise. Like I love World of the Worlds, but 100%.
Of all the movies to pick, that's the one you pick?
What would you pick? Top Gun?
Damn, there are
Okay,
a lot
Eyes
of
Wide
good ones.
Shut. That's my favorite movie.
Are you kidding? Oh, Jesus Christ. How
What
about
a terrible
motherfucking
take.
Edge of Tomorrow?
That's your movie?
That's one I would pick. That's a
Whoa.
recent one.
I said World of the Worlds and Eyes Wide Shut. You said Edge of Tomorrow.
You
No,
think
it's
War of the
absolutely
Worlds is
Mummy.
better than Edge of Tomorrow?
War of the Worlds is one of the greatest flicks ever in history.
Yeah, and it was made in the 1950s and didn't
Bro,
star Tom
War
Cruise.
of the Worlds is as it's on the level of Signs.
That's not even a good movie. The Mummy is the
Get
best
the
Tom Cruise
fuck
movie by a
outta here,
lot.
bro.
No, The Mummy is the best Tom Cruise movie, and I won't hear slander.
True.
Haven't seen it.
You haven't seen The
Where do you
Mummy?
see yourself in 10 years,
Dude.
John? I'm curious.
Do you know how they found Tutankhamun's film? Literally by filming The Mummy.
I don't know in 10 years. Well, I do know, but it's you're not gonna like it. It's Alex Jones. It's Gay Frog Gang.
It's true. Wait, why
But-
don't you want to be a politician, John?
I think that would be cute.
I like to. I'm a political operative, but definitely not politician. I'm definitely more for like Alex Jones speaker.
You're an
phone.
entertainer at heart, I think.
Wait, why would you be Alex
honest
Jones?
to God,
No,
think you
check
have, like,
this
a
out.
genuine knack.
I promise you, Hollywood is evil, satanic. Like it's not even a meme.
Well, if you promise me,
Dude, they're
Yeah.
gonna get you to do weird pedophile shit, bro.
yeah, maybe I don't want to go into Hollywood.
Maybe he's an investigative journalist pretending to be an actor so he can investigate the pedophilia in Hollywood. And by proclaiming that, you're blowing his cover, John. Have you thought about that? Why are you working with the Hollywood elite to blow his cover?
I mean,
Are you compromised, John?
honestly, it's gonna sound really bad to say this live for you guys, but I feel like you guys with your people with your political ideology, you kind of like laugh at children being harmed. And I'm not saying
Oh
I'm
my
not
God,
saying
it's
like no
talking
no
to a
no no
fucking
no no no
leftist.
hold on
No,
hold
the
on.
moralizing. You're so
No, no, no,
woke,
I'm not
John.
saying
Oh my-
you guys
These
are
guys are so bad.
No. I'm saying how immature. Like our side,
Jesus
our
Christ,
side
it's
is
so
immature.
exhausting. Can you be fun?
Our side is immature. We laugh at like nuclear bombs and certain parts of like
These guys
wars.
are so problematic.
We all
They
got
wanna
dark.
kill children.
I'm saying.
You soy
I'm saying
fuck.
we all have dark humor, but for the left, you guys hate children. We hate
Oh
certain.
my God.
We like to meme other
It's like the
ways. You
fucking
guys like to
leftist
meme about
Inquisition.
children. So Hollywood's perfect for you.
Look at your soy ass check. Can you be fun while kids get killed?
I'm saying you're gonna sacrifice a child, bro.
Jesus Christ.
One day you're gonna be asked by Tom Cruise and them to sacrifice a.
Say it. Say it with your chest. Come on.
You're gonna kill a baby.
Yeah. What if it's part of my role? What if it's practical effects, John?
Well, that's how it starts. It's an effigy first.
It's not how it starts. That's how we bomb the. This is how we fucking blow up the box office. That's how.
Wait, what do you mean blow up the box office? That sounds like a terroristic threat. You're gonna get John Zherka's channel banned.
Yeah, why are you doing that?
I like to
Sure.
push the envelope, John. I'm not so scared of the TOS or whatever, you know.
What
That's
the
fine.
fuck?
You
Would
can
you do this in your
you
thea-
can lock yourself in a room and pad it with bubble wrap and fucking tiptoe around
you say you
everywhere if you want,
anthrax the
John. But I'm
envelope?
gonna push the envelope,
Okay.
whether you like it or not. Okay. I'm taking you for a ride.
Well, then you just remember your theater
A ruse
teacher will
cruise?
see this. It'll hurt your career.
That's fine. He fucking likes it, John. He likes it.
Oh Lord, we're in trouble, man.
That's right.
Hold on,
Ron.
I have the CA in my ear right now.
What are they telling you?
What's that, Langley?
They're saying stop being gay.
So,
It's like memeing with this feels like Call of Duty lobby, but I'm from the past and you guys are from today.
Yeah, if you're from a I'm in the past stadium, I'm like,
You know what I
"Oh,
mean by that? Like you guys are, let's say you guys are Zoomers, and I just join. I'm like the fucking old man.
wait, aren't you the youngest person in this call?
This doesn't. No, I'm sorry, but this
No,
is nothing
in
like
the
that lobby.
I'm saying in the Call of Duty lobby, you guys are perma Zoomers.
No, I'm sorry. This is nothing like that. You're the one crying. Don't talk about my mom. You're problematic.
True, yeah, he got mad
Ooh.
about mom jokes.
No, I didn't.
You're the little kid that gets bullied in that lobby.
I didn't get mad at mom jokes. I got mad because you guys
I'm not
wouldn't
mad,
answer
you're
the
mad.
abortion
You're
question.
Wait, who didn't answer the abortion question?
I've never been mad at anyone who makes mom jokes ever in my life. Never, ever. Now it is kind of cringe. Like if it's a weak joke, I'm mad at the joke. But calling someone's mom
I was just mad at the joke.
No. Calling someone's mom a whore is the funniest thing you can say.
Come on, prove to us it's a Call of Duty
Like,
lobby.
I fucked your mom.
Give us the sauce, dude. Give us the sauce.
Truth.
Oh, you want the sauce? Okay, here's the truth.
Yes.
Okay, here's the truth. The truth is, the only adult on this call is Zherka. That's sad.
True.
That's just sad.
True.
And obviously, Gambit.
Obviously, yeah.
Obviously,
agree.
the people who are friends with
Gambit,
me,
I gotta
adults,
be-
and everyone else is just children.
Gambit, don't you feel like we've intellectually outpaced these guys?
Yeah, for sure.
Damn, he's got to reach for help now. It's not the sign of a strong
Help
man.
me, Gambit! You're my only hope.
Gambit, it's
Help
been
me.
an hour of me winning a 2-on-1. I'm gonna tag you in.
Ooh, now he's got to proclaim his own
I'm
victory.
gonna lean back.
True.
I'm gonna sip.
You have
some of
Adonis
this.
blood,
Do you guys mind if I have some wine?
tiger DNA.
I'm gonna have some wine because I feel like this is too easy.
I mean, you've been whining this entire conversation, but
My
go
the
off,
only
King.
thing is I really might be about to go to sleep. I gotta be up for work in a couple of hours.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Boy, I gotta work.
Yeah. I gotta work, man. Unfortunately I'm employed.
Okay, so
All right. Good podcast. Do you guys wanna? Do you guys
Zherka,
wanna?
what's
do you
your
guys
opinion
wanna-
on Taiwan?
Taiwan? Listen, man. Let's be honest, dude. That's just China.
That's incredibly soy.
I mean, you ask a Taiwanese person, they kind of like, they just tell you straight up. They're like, yeah, we're Chinese, bro.
where'd you learn that?
From my Taiwanese buddy, Hank.
Really? Bring him on.
Yeah, bring him on. Let's have a chat with Hank.
Obviously, he's gonna be with you guys politically, but deep down, their blood. Deep down, their blood.
Yeah,
Right.
you're right. Taiwan is China. They should just kick out the CCP and take back over. Based and red pilled.
Well, I mean, I'm not
They're
I'm
the
not
true
I'm not a
descendants.
tanky where I really care about the topic that much. I'm just saying it's Chinese people, bro.
Go on.
Like, you come to my country, it's like fucking 90% Albanians. We speak Albanian, eat Albanian, right? You're not
Wait,
gonna
what's
say
your
you're not
country?
gonna say we're fucking Chinese. So why would I go to Taiwanese people and say, hey guys, you're not Chinese?
I might say you're Chinese if the
Actually,
mood hits me.
You guys are not Chinese. Like,
It's all
what the
Chinese
fuck?
to me.
But they they have a different language, I guess. They speak a different accent.
I'm impressed, actually. It sounds like you do have a friend that's from Taiwan.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Wait, John, is the Midwest a different?
to be
different from the South?
honest, when we look at all of our problems, right?
Tell me.
Our problems.
Tell me, John.
Like, I'm not here to defend the Taiwanese or the Chinese because really they're godless right now. So they're in trouble like us. Right? They don't have a God guiding them. That's why their COVID lockdowns are so harsh, right? And it's like, dude,
No COVID lockdowns
the
anymore.
world needs Christ. Did you know that
There's
you
no
guys
COVID lockdowns in China.
in exactly 1 week, both of you are going to be depressed.
Really? What if I'm
That's
already
how
depressed?
fucking
Does that
fast
count?
it's going to happen.
What if I'm already depressed, John? Does that count?
Then pray. Then you got to pray, Rage Pope. You got to start praying, dude.
What makes you think we're
What
gonna
about
be depressed?
Ukraine? Is Ukraine an independent nation?
You know what's funny is if prayer did nothing, it's still 10 minutes away from that fucking TV that made you stupid.
The
It's
TV.
like
I
it's
haven't
the
had a
greatest
TV.
fucking
Minutes
shit
away?
you can do, bro. You start praying.
What do you mean it's 10 minutes away?
10 minutes
Are you-
away
are
from
you
your
fucked up?
television. Like, get there, bro.
I don't have a TV, John.
I can
haven't had a
fucking pray
TV
sitting in
since-
front of my
it's-
TV. What the fuck?
It doesn't have to be a literal TV. It could be your PC, you fucking idiot.
What? I can pray sitting right here. Why is it 10 minutes away?
10 minutes away from your entertainment, you idiot.
It's literally zero. It's 0 minutes away. I could leave this call right now and start praying.
That's the point, is that you'd be doing something productive.
Wait, why is praying productive?
Because you're away from your cope.
I'm donating labor to your fucking pocket by giving
True,
you
you're
content.
extracting
Why would- what you should
value
be
from my
thankful.
labor.
No.
Yeah, John, why aren't you paying us for being on your podcast?
No.
Why aren't you
Listen.
splitting the revenue with us?
You two, believe it or not, this is going to sound crazy, but that chat, you two and me, we all have something in common, and it's the topics that we're going through tonight. Those
I thought
topics,
that we were all white males.
amen. Those topics, right there, those topics that's keeping everyone engaged, everyone fired up and arguing, believe it or not, everyone in this chat and us three are the old men at the park playing checkers and chess because we're coping, waiting to die, and we're choosing each other. We're
You
not
sound
choosing
depressed.
anything else, bro. So in this moment of time, you two and that chat and me, we're as close as we can be. We'd be less close if we didn't argue. We arguing like family.
I think
And
that's true, dude.
We're actually waiting to die, bro. That's where depression comes from.
You're
when
telling
you-
me a lot about your.
I'm
guess
telling
your-
you,
your
every
battle
day I go live, I go, holy shit, I'm still alive, bro. One in the chat, Zherka's still alive. This is going great.
Wait, John? How old are you? Seriously,
I'm 28.
you're 20.
Why would I lie about my age? What the fuck?
I never. Dude, I'm not implying that you're lying about your age, but do you seriously have these thoughts that you have like nothing else to live for at 28?
100% since I was 12 years old, every single day I thought of death.
What the fuck? Are you for real right now, or is
Yes.
this like memes?
I said, why the
Definitely
fuck are we on Earth? How come nobody can figure this shit out?
Well, God put us on Earth.
And I'm like, you know what's crazy? I'm like, if I don't figure this out soon, in 40 years, I'm going to be a crackpot like my neighbor or you guys. I don't want to be a fucking crackpot. I want to sound like an adult. We got to grow
Wait,
up.
why am I a crackpot? What's wrong with me,
Because
John?
you guys don't have anything. You have nothing to solve. You have no cures.
Cures
no
for
cures
what?
for what? I've got a cure for COVID. It's called the Fauci ouchie.
I'm saying
Well, I'm
like
cu- I'm curious what you mean by
nobody
that.
on Earth
Remdesivir.
would adopt your guys' mindset to go through a storm.
Wait, no, they absolutely would. What do you mean?
No, like one in the chat, if you'd adopt Zherka's mindset or these two, they would adopt mine, dude, because
Yeah,
they're
of
like
course.
Zherka's
That's why
closer.
they're here.
Zherka's
This is the handful.
And
of
you know what's
people-
funny? You can't say Zherka's closer to God than these two. You can say Zherka's closer to God right
Because
now.
you're tall. Yeah,
Right now he is, but in a week or two, some bitch is gonna stick her tits in my face, and then I'll be further from God, closer to her tits. That's how it goes. It's literally sometimes you guys are closer, sometimes I'm closer. But the point is, we have to fight on pushing each other closer, even if it means calling each other pedophiles. You guys are pedophiles.
Dude, I don't know. I gotta be honest. I feel like pushing you towards God is not gonna fill that void that keeps you feeling like you have nothing to live for.
Bro,
If you
ISIS.
I think the void is Britney
ISIS
Simons begging you.
ISIS is more fulfilled than you two.
Oh,
Wait, why is ISIS more
why is this
fulfilled
about
than me?
us? You're the one that says that you're not fulfilled.
I'm saying the fucking ISIS, bro. Oh, they're fucking blowing shit up. They're more fulfilled.
Wait, why do you think my life isn't fulfilling, John?
Wait, you're supposed to disagree with that bait. What the fuck? Why would you just
Well,
admit-
you're the
No,
one
those
correcting.
motherfuckers
You're
have
like,
purpose.
you're
There's
like
no
every
arguing
day
with
I
that.
think
Why
about
the-
dying.
Why would you
I have a
admit
good-ass fucking
ISIS is
life,
more
dude. I make a
fulfilled
lot of
than
money. I date a
He's
lot
like,
of
yeah,
women.
they're pretty fulfilled. They're killing themselves for that shit.
Yeah, they got a lot of purpose for sure.
No, dude, I'm pretty sure it's just like middle-aged people in Western nations who don't have a lot going for them that
It's a
get like
psyop,
co-opted by
bro.
them, and then they want to leave and come back.
ISIS is a psyop. It's fake news.
True,
True.
ISIS has never existed. All these people who are
No,
killed
no,
across
it
those
exists.
places
That's not
actually
what a
just
psyop
discriminate.
means. You're so stupid.
True, I don't know anything, John. Enlighten me.
A psyop means it exists, but it's funded.
Funded by whom? The Iranians?
The ruling
Saudis?
class, of course. The ruling
The
class.
ruling class?
The ruling
Wait, do you
class.
not? John, I work in finance. Do you not think I'm part of the ruling class?
No, you have no influence over even a worm.
True. I have no influence over even a worm.
Don't you think that's a
why I'm
little
on your
extreme,
stream.
John?
Dude, what do you mean you're a part of the ruling? If you had $10 million, you're not ruling.
How many dollars before I'm part of the ruling class?
To be a mover and shaker, you got to actually affect the water supply, you idiot.
Yeah. What do you think I buy?
What do you think? You think that person down the street with a Ferrari is the ruling class?
Yeah. What if I am a mover and shaker? Did you know Wicked
Jeez,
Supreme has
what
been
a black
proclaimed to
and
be
white
the mover and
system.
shaker behind Twitch?
I don't have any
The
influence. I'm a
ruling
nobody.
class convinced you that you can block a child's hormones through puberty.
Wait, but you absolutely can't. Whether or not you should is another question.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, you should do it. That's what they taught you.
I don't think anybody has said that you should.
I don't know. Maybe you should. I'd have to. I don't know. It's a tough question.
It's
Seems like
tough to say that a child should go through puberty.
Yeah, it's tough to tell a 5-year-old that they should go through puberty, get raped by their parents, and have a kid. That's pretty fucked up.
Wait, I don't remember the rape part. What is this? The DLC? Is this the DLC
Yeah,
to win the debate?
This has legitimately happened. The youngest person who gave birth was like 5.5 years old.
Wow.
Man, I'm pretty shitting that we should probably be blocking their puberty.
So what?
What do you mean? So what?
So what?
So what?
Do you think it's okay for
You think-
5-year-olds
you
to
think
be giving
5-year-olds
birth?
No,
get pregnant,
what's
John?
the argument? How does that make puberty blocking okay?
Okay,
Do you think-
well, because
do
if
you
you're gonna
think
go,
Like,
should get
connect the
pregnant?
dots, please.
John, do you think 5-year-olds should get pregnant?
No, connect the dots. How does that
All right, I'm helping you. Can you answer this question?
No. Explain.
You can't
to
answer
me-
the question. That's right. Because
Explain
you're a
to me
fucking
how
coward. You're a coward, John. Listen to you. You're a
You can't get
coward.
pregnant.
You can't even
That's-
answer
it's
a
that
simple
easy.
question. You're crumbling in front of your audience. Jesus Christ. You can't even fucking answer a simple question like, should a 5-year-old get pregnant?
No,
What
they
happened
should-
to you, John? I used to believe.
No, they should not.
I used to believe. Okay, excellent. So what
I
if
think
we
it
had
was
a
the
drug that kept
1970s
5-year-olds
Oxy.
from being capable of getting pregnant?
What the fuck? You're gonna drug a 5-year-old?
yes, yeah,
Yeah,
it was
some situations you might have to.
1939. She was 5 years, 7 months, and 21 days.
Yeah. How many pregnant 5-year-olds do you guys know?
Hopefully 0.
Well, I've
I
got
want
two.
the
What's
number
the
to remain
name
at
of
zero.
this case that we're going to? What's the name of
How many-
this case?
It is.
What's the baby's name that got pregnant?
Medina de Jurado.
Which one of you got the 5-year-old pregnant?
Well, John, I wasn't born in the 1930s.
Just
so,
let it hang. Just let it hang.
Yeah, let's leave that one for you.
Let it hang.
This is like a horrible. This is going horrible for a 2-on-1. You guys are supposed to destroy.
I
me.
want to talk about something interesting. I don't know. I don't want to do shtick. I don't
Yeah,
want to
wait,
do this.
John, why don't you believe in
routine.
aliens?
Yeah, let's ask the lefties what's interesting.
Yeah, John, why don't you believe in aliens?
Because there's so much fucking evidence that it's mainstream from the CIA. They admit it with fucking Operation Mockingbird. All the Hollywood psyops with Independence Day
wouldn't
and
that be what the
Avatar.
CIA?
They
Wait, wouldn't that be what the CIA wants to do if they want to cover up the aliens? They just make it see so extreme. They put all these videos out that are fake.
No.
They shoot down fake objects all the time to cover up the actual aliens that they're keeping.
Bro, they told
Yeah,
you
what happened?
that
What happened to Storm Area 51?
Yeah, how can aliens exist if the terrestrial lands they're talking about are southward? They're not even up, bro. You can't leave low Earth orbit. It's impossible.
Yeah, but they live deep under the ground.
Do you also believe in Mars rover?
Yeah, absolutely.
Why? Where's the evidence?
What do you mean? Where's the evidence?
Like, besides CGI photos, like, can you prove that there's a Mars rover? Or do you
Oh,
just...
this act is fucking 4 years old. Come
Well,
on.
he's
dude.
talking about aliens. I want to know if
Oh,
he's
boy.
out in space in his head.
You know what? It's best for you to think that the Earth is flat, and then you can leave the dealing with the aliens to us. That the real people can understand what's going on.
So when you see aliens on the news, you're actually worried?
Oh no, I'm not worried at all because I'm in
See,
the,
I don't
the
get
ruling
it.
class.
If
We benefit from the
your-
aliens trading.
Your
technology.
position is that you believe in aliens, but you're not man enough to say I'm worried when I see them on TV, bro.
Oh, I'm not worried about it because we're dealing with them. Our lives are being improved by it while you're just being enslaved. Have you ever seen what is it, District 9?
You have to meme right now.
I'm not memeing. Like you're basically
You're in
District
trouble.
9 right
You
now.
gotta
You
meme
have
right
you've
now.
taken the blue pill.
I
You
command
have-
you.
Taken
you
the
have
blue
to
pill.
meme on
You
the real
refuse to
question.
see.
It's like
No,
your
you've taken
position
the
is
blue pill.
that you
You've taken the blue pill. I've taken the red pill. I see beyond. I see the little gray aliens. I see the technology that they bring to advance civilization. You know, they built the pyramids, John.
Did they
They're
bring
the
you?
ones who advanced us through life.
Did aliens
And
bring?
you're here saying that it's humans.
Did aliens also bring you puberty blockers?
No, no, John.
This is a disaster for you two.
True. It's a disaster that you're living your life like this when you could take the red pill, take a step behind the door, and see the forbidden worlds all around you.
Is the red pill gonna block any testosterone? This is fucking. It's too easy. It's too easy because my side is my side.
Okay,
We don't have ridiculous.
listen, I'm sorry. I don't want to
positions.
do this. I don't want to do this shtick anymore. I actually have real questions.
Shtick?
For you, 'cause
All right, go
Talking
for
about
it.
aliens, he brought it up. You're
Okay.
cucking Pope's alien questions.
I have real questions because it seems like you've like got some experiences and like you have some pretty unique experiences. There's not many people that find themselves in the position that you found yourself in at age 28. It's honestly relatively young for you to be in the position that you're in. I really want to talk about this. This is no means.
I'm kind of a genius, yeah.
Okay, if you don't actually want to talk about this, like we don't have to do this, but I'm actually really curious about like you and your life and stuff.
Yeah, well, hurry up, bro. I feel like this is bait.
It's really not. Okay, well,
Watch
listen,
it
we don't
be
have to. It's
bait.
fine.
Watch it be like, oh, the aliens are gonna come get you.
Okay, that's fine. We don't have to. We don't have to. That's fine. You guys can go ahead.
Yeah, I don't believe in aliens. That's all I'm saying. I just don't. It's just too obvious, man. Ancient Aliens. You like that show?
It's a great disinformation product.
Yeah.
John, do you want to have kids?
I mean, honestly, yeah. Yeah, one day I would like to like look at a child and be like, I really want to block your puberty.
I think that's pretty fucked up.
I can't resist, bro.
It's
It's in the fucking tip of my head now. I just want to block my kids' fucking puberty so bad. I want to be like, I want to just have. Could you imagine if he's hey, Dad, I want money, and you go, oh yeah, you want money, How about, how about you take some of these Tic Tacs? You want to take my money? They'll be so depressed they can never ask for money again. I'm having a blast. Holy shit. Sorry. All right. What's the real question? I'm fucking memeing again.
Do you want to have kids, or you're just going to be forever single and alone?
No. That's bad. My mom would kill me. I gotta have kids. I gotta knock up an e-girl. That's what I gotta do. Right?
Is that?
Do you think
Is that like what you're shooting for? Is that what you want?
Yeah, because I realized. Let's say I don't go to a third world country to get a pure girl. Because, with social media and stuff, who knows if that's even, that's like a...
It should be pretty easy for you, right?
It's black pilling to say, but to be honest, I don't want to be the black pill guy, but your wife is either hot and a hoe, or she's just ugly and pure. And so I realized because I'm very corrupted, I gotta marry a hoe. Because, you know what I mean? In 20 years, an ugly chick's going to be fucking nasty. So a hoe is going to be hot. So when she's like washing dishes, I'll be like, all right, I get to fucking enjoy some of that ass. And, I kind of have to caveman it. And because I realized in life, why does Donald Trump and all these successful guys marry hoes? It's clearly the correct thing to do, because that's what billion-dollar people do, is like they go, I tried. Donald Trump tried marriage, failed many times, and then he said marry a hoe. So
do you think that's more reflective of their ability
all
to
successful
put to a relationship?
All successful men throughout history married a hoe.
I don't think that's true at all.
Okay, name one.
Jimmy Carter.
I'm not waking up to Melinda Gates in my house. I don't care how pure she is. I'd rather have a converted hoe. Because a converted hoe,
like a lot of these people don't have time to put.
Dude, think about it.
A
Think
meaningful
about it.
relationship, and so they just kind of take somebody who's attractive and then.
No,
run through
look,
them.
I hate saying this, but if your buddies talk behind your back, or they just whisper, whatever about your girlfriend because she's cute and hot, it means she's a hoe. But if your buddies never talk about your girl or think about her or look at her, then it means that she's pure. And
it just sounds like you have shitty friends.
No. I'm not saying this happened to me. I'm saying you can feel it in the room when someone's staring at. You know what I mean? And check this out. And that's what we do as men, right? But now it's an accident. But look at this. Now I'm sure you've looked at your buddy's girl's tits before.
Kind of weird, dude.
Wow, you've overcame your physiology. Wow. You've never been, she hands you a casserole and you go, oh fuck, I looked at her tits. Oh no.
Maybe he's more in touch with God than you are, John. You ever think about that?
He's a fucking liar, bro. People look at their aunts.
Yeah, you
tits,
gotta be lying,
bro.
dude. Come on.
You guys look at your uncle's
Who would
tits.
just go on the internet and tell lies?
What's that?
Look, here's the point. Here's the point I'm trying to make, okay? You either have a very pure, wholesome Christian life with a Melinda Gates that's ugly, or
do you think Mike Pence's wife is unattractive?
And it's funny, she wears an inverted cross upside down, Melinda Gates. Google that. But we've come to the greatest black pill, and my channel is all about the truth, right? I'd love to farm the right-wing narrative that you get a hot, pure girl, but I think people kill themselves if you don't give them the truth. So I'll give the real opinion. If you have a pure wife, your life is better, 100% better. But if you're used to e-girls and you get a pure wife, bro, she's washing the dishes and you start questioning if you're gay because you're like, I never want to fuck this girl. So you're stuck. If you've been heavily corrupted like me, the only thing you can do is fight globalism and say, why the fuck did you corrupt me with that fucking MTV and all that fucking shit? I know you guys watch like children on TikTok and shit, but I grew up with Britney Spears and shit, so I start hitting it from the back, and I'm like, Britney, and then Britney's like, I'm actually a fucking hoe. I have like 30 bodies in my past, and I go, oh fuck, I'm gonna go to a pure girl. So I go to the pure girl, and guess what? She's fucking ugly as fuck. Because I look at her, I squint my eyes, I'm like, I can't even fuck my eyes squinting you. Let me look at you straight. You're telling me you're mid right now in 2023. So when you're 40, you're going to be so below mid that I'm going to put a fucking barrel to my head? Nah. I'm calling up fucking Stacy. I'll be like, Stacy, wipe the STDs. We got to start a Christian life. I take Stacy to, I take Stacy to church. That fucking whore bursts into a ball of flames. But guess what? I'm her husband. I have the fucking fire hydrant or the extinguisher. Fucking, I rinse the bitch. I take her home, do the exorcisms and shit, and then I go, you know what? I hate that my wife has a past. But goddamn, at least I'm coming home to some ass.
That's pretty fucked up if you think coming home to ass is...
Is it black pilling to... You know why this is cutting our ears when I'm talking? Because the truth hurts. You think you're in America and you're going to get a...
I think it's really sad.
There's people here who think they're going to get a pure girl that's got a fat ass, tits, small waist. You think you're going to get that? Are you fucking you're gonna, bro, if you're searching for unicorns, you're gonna get impaled in the heart. Not by the fucking horn, by a sword that you're gonna plunge into yourself. You're gonna be like, where the fuck is this unicorn? I've been waiting my whole life. I'm fucking living life like Supreme and Pope. I should have listened. And Zherka's at home yelling at his wife, you fucking hoe! And she's saying, you're a fucking jerk! And we're just yelling at each other. But that's the point. The point is, I'm not alone.
I think that's.
You think Donald Trump don't sit down and say, "But what is Donald Trump's wife's name again?"
Melania.
Not Melania.
Whatever.
He says, "Dude, Donald Trump."
Lady.
Because being a man is saying "fuck it." You get red and you go "fuck it." So Trump tried a few marriages, bro. If a guy with $1 billion can't get marriage to work, it's a dead system. Meaning,
No, I'm pretty sure
your
it's just because he
woman,
didn't put the time and effort that
if
it
you
needs to
marry a
build
woman who,
relationship.
if you marry a woman who does not have God, you can never make that marriage last. It's not a fucking tax institute, bro. She is going to divorce you. And women run out of God energy, bro. That's why they like to be spanked. They go, oh, an authority. But check this out now. You're in trouble. If you're in America, either choose mid or a girl with a past. Not to, try and minimize. I like to go in the middle. I always go for a girl who's a psycho. Like
John,
she
what's
pulled
the longest relationship you've been in?
I think 2.5 years, but it was living together, so it felt like 30 years. And I agree with Destiny. If you haven't lived with a woman, that's not a real relationship. Period.
So what happened in that
if you just pick her up, hey Stacy, I'm picking you up at 8 p.m. It's not a real relationship. A real relationship is like when she goes, you're breathing loud, and you go, I don't give a fuck, bitch, is my house. The fuck? I'll breathe through my nose. I'm fucking congested from the coke. What the fuck? I gotta do coke to deal with this shit. You know what I mean?
It sounds like you have a lot of trauma from that relationship that's spilling over.
I mean, problems and trauma is not the same. Well, to you guys it is, but it's not the same thing. It's just problems, right? And you know what's funny is like, she was a good girl, but I went through the corruption rabbit hole. It's like, dude, if the guy loses his virginity at 14, he fucks. He like a dog. I lost it late. I was very pure. But then I panicked. I said, since I lost my virginity at pretty much 20, am I behind on this sexual game? And I wasn't that horny, but I looked at my buddies and I'm like, guys, I have like 1 body count. And they laughed and they're like, oh. And then I'm like, oh, fuck. This guy has 4. This guy has 6. This guy has 9. I'm being left behind. So I went and fucking smashed 1,000 bitches, bro. I started smashing 1,000 fucking throats. Bro, I was smashing them flats. And I was like, bro, there was a group chat of girls fucking dedicated to sucking my dick. I went so fucking satanic, and it was meaningless. At one point, I was living with 3 girls. 2 were my girlfriends, and 1 was loading because she was cheating on some fucking dude. I was like, bitch, load faster. And bro, all of this depravity, and I would still go to the club and stare at the guy who's married, and he'd give me his veneer smile with his bad wife, bro. His wife was so hot, I didn't want to fuck her. I just wanted to see what they look like on a Sunday morning, because I'm like, oh, they're such a perfect couple.
Well,
they're having a few drinks, and I would stare at these married people, and they would always have either some kind of Islamic symbol or some kind of cross. They always had something. They always had some never Jewish, but I didn't see that many in Vancouver, but they always had something. And then if they were Muslims, they were always having maybe 1 drink where everyone else had 1,000. If they were Christians, they would have 4 drinks, but everyone else would have 1,000. They'd go home early. Everyone else would be depressed. And I would stare at these married people. And this fucking guy would never look at my fucking hose. He would never. He'd just be fucking laughing with his wife and his best friends and family. And I'm like, dude, this guy clubs with his family. He brought his mom to the club, and they're classy people. They're not like degenerates. And I'm like looking at them like, bro, I'm supposed to be Andrew Tate. Why do I hate my life? And why is that guy's life so much better than mine? And I was coping so hard. But, I was around fucking nihilists. So I stayed on the internet obsessing with Speaker's Corner. I'm like, religion is so gay. I can't get into this shit. I love it, but I could never defend this. And then the CIA director said that only 1% of scientific studies get published. And I had an anxiety attack. I said, if 1% of science articles get published, who the fuck is publishing the rest? Kellogg's and all these corporations, 70% is bought out. And that's all we hear of. And I'm like, so all of science is fucking fake? No, only the hyper mainstream shit. So then I started panicking. I'm like, but evolution makes so much sense. I looked into evolution. Of course, you can breed dogs with dogs and, you get different dogs. But you'll never see a whale skeleton turning into a dog. You'll never see a species jump. They call it intermediary species. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Evolution made so much sense. But And then I looked into what they said about evolution when Darwin was around. He was the laughing stock of town, that Freemason, and they censored everyone around him laughing at him. And I'm not saying it was just Christians laughing at him. There's so many Nietzsche type nihilists, but they all agreed that the Bible's the intro is the real intro. It's not this fucking. Even the Nietzsche guys believe in Zohar, Kabbalah, even Babylonian Talmud, and fucking they believe in all that, bro. I started researching dinosaurs, and I'm like, bro, I'm actually so fucking stupid. I believe in dinosaurs, and the last common ancestor, Lucy, she's named after Lucifer, the ape that you're related to. You guys are an ape on a spinning ball, and I'm thinking to myself, when does my life get better? So now I'm at the point where I can date a pure girl. I went on a date with a pure girl. I went on a date with a pure girl last month, and I looked at this ugly Betty type, and I said, I love you. I love your body count number. I love everything about you, but how do I get my dick hard? And she's like a nice, she's a nice girl and stuff. And she's like, well, John, I guess you're just used to fucking hookers. And I'm like,
okay,
yeah.
my homework's done. Good night. I have class in the morning.
All right, good night.
I was going to go for 2 more hours, dude. Did you see me when I was losing steam? I was like, yeah. I was like, how do I keep this shit going? Well, it was true what I was saying, but these guys are polite as fuck. Holy shit. They're like fucking waiting for their turn to talk. And I'm like, no, what about dinosaurs? Yeah, but no, seriously, guys, where was I on the story? I forgot they were here. No, I was looking at their logos. Right. I look at this. This never happened, by the way, obviously, but in my head it happened. I looked at Ugly Betty in my head and I said, I'm in a weird predicament because I don't need a bitch to have clout, but I'll never talk to a pure girl because it's like, dude, even if she was hot, that's like putting a fucking... That's not sexy for me because then let's say she's hot and pure. The only thing I'd be thinking of is, oh, I have horns and she doesn't. What the fuck? But when I'm around a fucking e-girl, I go, bitch, I have the halo. You're the fucking devil. You know what I mean? Atheism over religion. Well, that's just boring. What do atheists even talk about? Like, what do you know how you have conversations with the voices in your head? What do you talk about if you're an atheist? Like, what do you do with the voice in your head? You guys just say, hey, apparently, like, this is all meaningless. And, bro, I'd be fucking taking shits, like, what's my purpose? I'd be taking showers, let the water fucking rinse me. And I'm like, what's my purpose? My purpose is to serve God again. This is day number 9 million. Damn, I like this storyline. Atheists get excited about their next abortion. The ritualistic abortions. Yeah. You know, I had one buddy reach out and he's like, dude, I watched you a year ago. All you did is talk about God. I watched you a week ago. All you do is talk about God. And I'm like, I've never watched you. And then he went back to being broke. You know, it's like some fucking... I didn't want to say it to him, but I'm like, bro, you have like a minimum wage job. Like, no offense, bro. I'm not looking for advice. Dollar store owner, it sounds like you're experiencing atheist cope syndrome. Jesus loves you, okay? I don't. But Jesus loves you, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Jesus also laughs at a lot of you, right? Like dollar store, I feel like Jesus laughs at you. He's like, I love you, but you know, like the way you're going through life, he's laughing for sure. He's gotta have a sense of humor, right? He's gotta, because it's just like he's looking at you like, what were those guys defending puberty blockers? That's gotta be funny to God. Right? It's gotta be hilarious. Imagine puberty blockers. You know, their tune would change quickly if someone said, what if you guys were offered puberty blockers when you were that stupid and young? Oh, yeah, Chris is king, the typo. Yeah, I got some DMs, but they were funny as fuck. Hey, my name's Chris. It's like, oh, my king. Dollar store owner says, I have a massive cock and you don't. Okay. Am I live? Your purpose on earth is to live a fulfilled life. Has nothing to do with God or being brainwashed by. Yeah, but you say that to a pedophile and they're going to be very fulfilled. Like, your definition of fulfillment is going to swap for everyone. And that's dangerous. That's called weak mindset syndrome, right? It's not healthy to play around with morals when you're given the rule book. You know what I mean? You shouldn't fuck around with that because that's how you become a murderer. Look at him defending his religion of evolution. This is an ape in the chat. Did you come from a monkey, sir? Did you see the Jackson's video of the guy calling him a dork? No, I didn't. Miami, maybe. I can't believe that that I'm at a black pill. I never do black pills, but you either get a pure wife or an attractive one. Excuse me, you either get an ugly wife, but less cope, or a hot fucking sexual loser is what we'll call them. Is gematria bullshit like Andrew Tate's name equaling 666? Well, it depends. Which version of gematria did you do? And not all of it is bullshit, right? Zodiac alignments are good. Gematria is good. I just don't like YouTuber gematria. I feel like it's schizo. If you find ugly bitches hot, your life is set. What the fuck? I have buddies like that. Is there an in-between? I feel like if in-betweens, they exist, but I come from this. When I speak from this world of I'm not that lucky. You know what I mean? So I kind of give you guys that kind of advice where it's like, I don't think you guys will be that lucky. And if I did focus on the in-betweens where she's hot, kind of cute, and pure, I feel like you'd go to a dangerous place, right? I feel like that's unicorn focus. Missed your rants, dude. I'm tired of these normie loser streamers. Need these streams. Really? Yeah, I was checking my old podcast that I used to do a year ago with all these people. Dude, man, God just pours through me sometimes, and it's like, I don't always feel it, bro. Sometimes I'm weak on my faith. And I'm like, dude, these rants are so good, man. I should always be like that. I hate when I'm not talking about God. I hate when I'm talking about what they want to talk about. So I'm like, I've seen all my guests and Haas and all of them just fucking atheists, and like I never get pumped listening to them. I'm like, dude, man, I need to cope. I need something. And then the cross fell into my fucking heart. Just fucking stabbed me in the middle, bro. Just fell right, boom. And this rose etheric light shined in my eyes. And I'm like, whoa, Holy Ghost is here. But most people accept the caduceus. What's wrong with talking about fighting 1 week-year-old trans babies? Yeah, where was he going with that argument? Because I'm not gonna lie, dude. I felt like these people on the call were kind of crazy. Why aren't you banning the ones in chat that support ISIS and their actions openly in chat? Huh? Because this is an ISIS chat. What the fuck do you mean? We do real right wing, bro. We don't do none of that Steven Crowder shit. Who the fuck is this guy? Steven Coward? We're the real right. We got swords and shit here. Are you crazy, bro? Right? We got pirate flags and shit, bro. Why are you trying to bait me? ISIS is murdering innocent. Is that the real right? ISIS murdering innocent? That never happened, not even once. What are you talking about? I think you're thinking of Joe Biden, bro. You're thinking of abortion, bro. Okay? You're so Islamophobic, dude. ISIS is clearly CIA. That's why it's gone. It left the TV station. When I was in high school, I was walking with my Muslim buddies from home, and my Muslim buddies were like, bro, Muslims are terrorists. And I'm like, what? You fell for this psyop and you're a Muslim? And they're like, yo, but I'm not like those guys. And I'm like, it's not fucking real, bro. How the fuck are you falling for this psyop? And when I was in high school, I talked to their dads and shit, and their dads would be like, it is peculiar. You know, it's very political. It was, very well timed. And now they took all that Islamophobic shit off the television. When they were fear-mongering and making us hate brown people, they only stopped because they're done with their fucking wars. They already fucking pillaged every single fucking Middle Eastern nation. And we fell for that shit. We're, oh my fucking God, they're everywhere. But the real enemy was blue. It was every fucking liberal next to you was the real enemy. You would fucking look at the brown guy in class. The brown guy in class don't let his wife get fucked, you idiot. You fucking stupid. The brown guy in class is more right-wing than any of your fucking family members. You fucking afraid of him? And I was like, dude, man, the greatest psyop I've ever seen. Now they're back to loving Muslims. And nothing I hate more when Muslims feel persecuted in 2023. I'm like, bro, you guys had your turn. Stop. Now it's about the straight white Christian males. They are the most hunted right now. But you guys had your turn. You know what I mean? And to me, it's like, it is mind-boggling that, like, I thought it would vanish from the TV slowly. I didn't think they'd take off everything. Like, dude, and that's kind of why Trump was so important in my life. Because Trump was the first time that everything left and it became red versus blue. And it didn't become red versus blue in a political sense. It became red versus blue in a way where it's like, dude, they're Satanists. When you look at the extreme right, yeah, you could get a few bad apples and some racists. But if you look at the extreme left, what is an extreme atheist? That's a Satanist by definition. That's a ritualistically baby murdering Satanist. That's scary, bro. That's like, and growing up, you're never gonna believe the devil until something happens to you. And by then it's kind of late, bro. Oh, they're planning big shit. You're going to see, dude. 2023, they're planning big shit, right? Ukraine is just the start. England climate lockdowns in Oxford. Yeah, I've changed my position. I feel like we deserve lockdowns since nobody wanted to fucking do any protesting for, especially for remember the passport vax? The vax passport? Yeah, after that, I gave up. I was like, dude, I need a... And I've been thinking of that. I'm like, I'm a streamer. I can actually live in a different country. I could dip if I really... I could do podcasts from a different country if I really feel like this place sucks. What are your honest thoughts on Trump 2024? I think I'm the only one who didn't jump off the Trump bandwagon. Everyone dipped. And I just can't do it. Even if Trump was saying offensive shit about our movement, I'll say my movement really, but you know what I'm saying? Even if Trump attacked my movement, I still see him as a running vessel, like a vessel. Like he's still the rapids. He's still the river. He's still that movement we need. But I just can't not let go of Trump. He's everything Andrew Tate is to the youth, to me. I don't know, Sayla. I feel like even if you feel betrayed by Trump in the future, whatever happens the next 2023, remember that he is the rapids and DeSantis is a FBI agent. He is skull and bones, yes. Trump's a fake Christian, let's be honest. He's not the best, but when we compare it to what we're battling, he looks like a saint. Are you kidding? Hillary and them? Like, get the fuck out of here. Do you think Trump has an actual shot at becoming president again? I can give the black pill here. And the black pill is not what you think it is. It's so much worse. I can give the highest level political black. You're getting blacked right now. This is the real black pill. This is violently blackpilling, but I've got insider information and it's looking good for us. Not saying Trump, but it's looking good. Now, how good can things look during the end times? Listen, never in history has there been lockdowns. Welcome to the end times. But here's the black pill. That's not even it. If Trump wins, then it proves he's sold out. And if Trump loses, it proves he was the greatest president America ever had. So either way, you're in the worst fucking place politically. You understand? If he loses, he's the realest dude that's ever stepped on that stage. And if he wins, he's vaccinating us all. You know what I mean? You're in this very weird predicament. But remember, Trump is just our skateboard. Right? That's all he is. He's just the vessel. The Antichrist is Joe Biden. If not the fucking... Well, to be honest, it is the new Pope. Since the first time we've had fucking two of them. The Black Pope, the Gray Pope, and the White Pope. The magicians. Who is our real shot at turning the tides against the libs? Well, that's not how Rome falls. The tides don't turn. The tides crash. America's done. I think the real question you guys are asking is who picks up the pieces. And really, I can't say on Twitch what's going to happen, but yeah, it's going to be pretty crazy. You can tune into some other nations to see what's happening. And I really think that politics should be seen through the lens of, foreign channels. You should really be watching worldwide politics to understand what's coming your way. If you just watch Fox News, CNN, you're fucked, right? So like every day I'll check what Japan's up to, Israel, Switzerland, UK, Italy, Germany, US, Brazil. I'll hit those, and you can swap it around, but I pick the ones that I that are connected to my documentary, and that's a pretty good way to predict the future. But yeah, US is gonna get pretty crazy. Florida is gonna get crazy. US is gonna get very. How do I say this without sounding like a psychopath? Yeah. Whatever happened to Cinecaz? Oh, she was in chat yesterday. Someone told me, but I guess I didn't see it. She's supposed to be on the streams. Yeah, she's welcome to the podcast. Where do you think you'll go if you leave? I love Latin nations, man. Like, I belong with Colombians. I belong with Mexicans. I belong with those kind of people, dude. I don't know what it is. And I don't really think anyone can. I don't think this chat can go to Mexico and enjoy it. I don't think this chat can go to Brazil and enjoy it. But if Zherka, the character that I am, like, oh, hey, like KW, make a joke. The character that I am, I can really enjoy. Bro, if I started streaming in Mexico, dude, I would be fucking happy as hell. I'd have sunlight. I'd have water. All right, if I went to Colombia, I really thought Colombia's overhyped. I watched some YouTube videos. I'm like, they're not even pretty. When I went there in person, I was shook. I was like, dude, they don't even wear makeup. Like, what the fuck? Because I watch YouTube videos, I'm like, they're not that hot. Yes, they are. Go there in person, bro. I was looking at people's moms, and I was like, dude, the moms are so fit. What the fuck? Came back to America, and I'm like, man, everyone here is so fucking bad. What's going to happen in 2023? It'll be a social cataclysm, to say the least. By the rebirth zodiac alignment, so spring. What's your thoughts on Serbia, Kosovo? My thoughts have always been the same, okay? I'm no tanky, bro, right? I'm not pro-Serbia. I never will be. I'll be pro-Serbia when Bosnians are pro-Serbia. I'll be pro-Serbia when fucking Croatians are... But you know what I mean? It's just not going to happen. There's so many tankies begging me to join their side. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Why are you guys begging, bro? We're just born on different sides of the border, bro. Just have it your way. We'll have it ours. If I could live anywhere on earth, politically, I'd feel the most charged in Italy. Italy has spirit. I think Italy even protested Andrew Tate. That was shocking to me. Was it Italians? Yeah, Italians are really... Was it Greece, right? Greece was protesting. That was amazing. I was like, wow, they really don't have anything else to do. I'm kidding. No, they're nice. But, yeah. No, Italy I'd feel at home because I've been to Spain. I like Spain, and then Italy is more based right now, at least. And I know I have to go back to Europe this year because my parents are like gonna guilt trip me. I gotta go meet up with them. So I'm gonna go check out Rome to see if it's nice and stream it and do that. Go live at the Vatican. That would be good. That would be full circle. I hate when people go little bro schizo ranting. Bro, I'm 260 pounds and I'm way taller than you. How am I little bro? How do I stop being a skinny bitch? You gotta do steroids and read the Bible, man. It's not fucking rocket science, dude. Every day you're hearing the same shit. No, and the book of Enoch talks about Drenbolone. I don't even recommend steroids because I watched Derek's videos and dude, like 80% of guys who take Trenbolone become gay. And I was like, that wasn't my experience. Like, not even one gay thought. Are most men just suppressing their gay power level and then the trend is making it come out of them? Yeah, it makes them deviants. A lot of them are gay for like rebelling against God, I guess. What makes you gay, or trend or weed? Weed, because when you're gay on weed, you make out. On trend, you fuck. But on weed, you're like making out with the dude. You're like, oh wow, he's just the love of my life. That's gayer. That's gayer than the guy on trend. I hate how I actually try and answer the question so the guy gets his subscription worth, and then I squint my eyes and I go, he's not even a sub. Weed makes you peaking gay. Like when trend makes you gay, it's like, yeah, so what? And then when weed makes you gay, it's kind of like, I'm gay, everybody, I'm gay. It's proud gay. Dude, you guys want to watch a movie? I have a free movie we can watch on stream. Hold up. This is not what it looks like. It's a Britney Spears documentary, and I'm just trying to show where she's been at to where she's now breaking shit up. But making a documentary here, and God damn, who is this girl? Who are you? Is you seeing that? What? Hey, yo, what the fuck? I just zoomed it in now. Would you marry this body count? I blackpilled those two so hard they rage quit. So guys, you either have to marry a hoe or an ugly. And they're like fucking coping. They're like shooting darts at a board, right? Okay, so this girl, she had 4 to 5 bodies. 2 boyfriends that she's had on social media, and she told you she had 2 bodies, so you go to 4 in your head because you're like paranoid and shit. So she's had 4 bodies, and And she's not pure. She's not like walking with God. She's kind of just being Britney, bitch. Are you gonna marry her? But now look at this. This is what she comes with: 100% loyalty until you're gray and old. But your homies are still gonna be like, bro, your girl's a fucking, your girl was a hoe, bro. You're still gonna have Zherka friends. No, I don't do that to any of my buddies who married hoes. I've never done that. I was like, live your life, man. Like, live your life. I'm not gonna. Once it's done, once that ring is on that finger, you better be fucking filling up the other hole. You know, once it's done, it's done. It's over. Whatever. But you can give advice before they get married. After they get married, it's like they kind of made their own bed. Because if you talk to a married guy and say, hey, she's a bad person, they don't listen, bro. It's too late then. Then it's just like, you just wait. That's a train wreck waiting to happen. Yeah, this is Kevin Federland's girl. I forgot about that name. Dude, I want to show you guys the funniest shit I've ever seen. Please, Lord. Oh, God, look at this. I've been working. Please let me have this, bro. There's this TED Talk. Oh, yo. Okay, this is exactly what you guys came here for. This TED Talk is about understanding Satanism and trying to normalize it. And they want to talk about a black fire that they use, but they have a black guest. And it gets awkward as fuck because she realizes what she's talking about and she looks at her. And I was watching this and I was thinking like, I know I'll forget the show, chat this shit. Bro, you're in for the greatest treat. This is liberalism gone wrong. This is so awkward, bro. No, you fucking bitch. Okay, here it is. You know what I find weird is liberals are always trying to catch themselves being racist, so they catch themselves a lot in mistakes. I never try and catch myself being racist. I never really fuck up. You know, I don't really say awkward shit on my podcast. These people always fuck up. It's like, bro, did they adopt this ideology to hide?
Undefilled wisdom, awake and enter into the Arcadian wood, therein all lingering falsehoods shall be as dead as bark, stripped from thy trunk, where thy futile hypocrisies, known and unknown, shall no longer envelop thee in mind and body. Cast off thy white robe of lies and confront thy prince, revealed as thee once began life. Undraped and unashamed, thou mayest breathe again the first breath now as night winds freshen from the far reaches of Belial. This is our innate in the ceremony. The innate arises and would disrobe in this occasion and sits in the chair provided, his feet supported by a footstool. Though this, the black flame of Satan, the black flame referring to the candle that the priest would...
She fucking started trembling. I was watching this and I couldn't breathe, dude. I think I was laughing for 5 minutes. I was like, why is her voice trembling, dude?
His feet supported by a footstool. Though this, the black flame of Satan.
You know where she starts stumbling is when she calls her a he, and then calls it an it, and then a they, and then starts really like fucking up.
Disrobe in this occasion and sits in the chair provided, his feet supported by a footstool. Though this, the black flame of Satan, the black flame referring to the candle that the priest would hold and pass 4 times under the soles of the innate's feet. Thou walketh in hell, thy senses are awakened to the joy of rebirth. The gates are flung wide, and thy passage is heralded by the deathless cries of his guardian beast. His stirring brand shall be evermore emblazoned on thy consciousness. Its fiery meaning shall make thee flee. The priest would gesture with his hands in recognition of the air of enlightenment as he pours incense over the innate.
By the way, a lot of idiots think in burning incense and the burning of something when you're doing a ritual is just like cuckoo. And dude, it's to awaken your pituitary gland through your nose. They literally have a science for ritual. It's not just a tradition. I spent my whole life thinking that they're doing stuff just because it's old fashioned. No, everything they do, there's a science behind it.
We bring thy garden, O mighty Lucifer, the fragrances around thy therein, vapors of millennia, which thou hast shared with thy chosen flock.
See, they talk about Lucifer, but there's nothing at the core of Lucifer. There's nothing at the core of Lucifer besides sacrificing to Lucifuge, like Manny P. Hall says. Their sacrifice is the key to Lucifer, to obtaining those visions that will help you in life. And this Luciferian energy, Bacchus, Dionysus, whatever, it's all from Plato's demiurge, right? This is what they believe in. And Carl Jung has a quote where he says, the Christian God bothers me. For the New Testament, the Christian God bothers me because there's no dark side. They need a yin and yang to cope because they're pedophiles.
Are rekindled now to fill his chamber with thy presence. We toll the bell in thy name, and thereby summon the whispering voices of wonder from the regions of thine empire. Breathe of his breath, O brother of the night, and nourish thy warming brain. From the despair and agony of thy former direction, thy new path is tonight set forth by the brilliance of Lucifer's flame. His zephyrs now guide thy steps into the ultimate power which knowledge brings. The blood of those who fail is eternally bright on the jaws of death, and the hounds of night pursue their hapless quarry relentlessly. They who walk amongst us bear deceit. Verily, they shall perish in blindness. Turn thy back on the veil and despise them. Follow the black flame to unending beauty in mind and body. The priest would have earth in a container and would press the soil to the palms of the innate and then to their feet. Now, as before, when the mother of us all cushioned our pass with the pure pagan silt of the ages, she offers herself anew as thy role of earth child emerges and pervades thy being. Return for this and all of thy feet to her bosom. Reveal in the shimmering glow from the hearth of thy heart, and make thy pact of devotion with her children whose paws have tracked and learned the way of Belial. Seek and be glad for infinity.
Silence, heathen. It always starts as edginess and then turns into real Satanism.
Speaks only to those in self-realization who know and hear the heat of law. From the arid wastes and the bleaching bones of nothingness, thou cometh into our midst, with parched and swollen lips, with ears thirsting and words of truth. Thy quest has led thee to the shrouded and misty subterranean caves of the Leviathan. It is with this brine that all life springs forth. Within thee flows of remnant saline seas, maintaining thy kinship with the Desians of the deep, nameless creatures of dragon who, borne upon eternal tides, shall sustain thee, and they have sustained their land-dwelling brethren in eons past. Take comfort in thy briny heritage.
Okay, yeah. Summon the devil. Go ahead. She sucks at black magic.
You want to kneel?
Look at, she's doing a ritual.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
That's it.
This was such an interesting watch, says the fucking fluoride overdoser. I went to freshman year of high school with her. I sat beside her in so many classes. What a treat to watch, truly. This young lady is awesome and did a great job explaining what it's all about. Look, everyone's being nice to her because she's stuttering and failed her stupid PowerPoint presentation. You failed so bad that the janitor turned the lights off. What kind of loser gets a TED Talk with like half a light? They left you a night light. Because you Satanists can't handle the darkness? Oh, I guess it's satanic themed for Buffy the Vampire retard. I hate Satanists because they never tell you the truth, right? They tell you the truth when it's too late, when your soul is gone.
Began to prepare my debrief.
What the fuck?
And in it, I detailed every mistake that was made and who made it.
I hate the right wing so much because of guys like this, right? You know this guy schedules his shits. This guy has a fucking timer on. He's got a reminder on his phone for when he has to take a shit.
And I pointed out every failure in the planning and the preparation and the execution in the operation. And I pointed out who was responsible for that failure. There was plenty of blame to go around. There were so many people that I could incriminate with guilt. But something wasn't right. For some reason, I just couldn't put my finger on who was at fault and who specifically I should blame for what had happened. And I sat and I went over it again and again and I struggled for an answer.
He's talking about his grade 4 classroom project with his buddies who were not doing anything. It's not even a war story. I watched this one. Since I skipped halfway, you're not even going to get what's going on.
And then when I was about 10 minutes from starting the debrief, that answer came and it hit me like a slap in the face. And I realized that there was only one person to blame for the confusion, only one person to blame for the wounded men, and only one person to blame for the dead Iraqi soldier. And I knew exactly who that person was. And with that knowledge, I walked into the debriefing room
and blew my fucking brains out. Imagine if he's like, I knew it. I have to bear the responsibility. It's my burden. I gotta teach these guys. I gotta lead by example. I gotta show them to take responsibility. We cannot be interrogated when we all blow our fucking brains out. I'm kidding.
With my commanding officer and the master chief and the investigating officer were sitting there waiting for me along with the rest of my men, including...
I hate guys like this because they always fuck with me when I'm in the room, and I just look at them like, fuck, I got fake Coke. No, I don't. He's just having a good day. And I like look at them like, is this guy on something? Why is he doing more?
My SEAL that had been wounded, who was sitting in the back of the room with his head and his face all bandaged up. And I stood up before them and I asked them one simple question. Whose fault was this? One of my SEALs raised his hand and he said it was my fault. I didn't keep control of the Iraqi soldiers I was with, and they left their designated sector, and that was the root of all these problems. And I said, no, it wasn't your fault. And then another SEAL raised his hand and said it was my fault. I didn't pass our location.
See, Navy SEALs are just fucking retards, right? They're just so dumb that when someone asks whose fault was it, they all raise their hand. They all raise their hands and they go, I guess they don't get it, okay? This is like the caveman cope. You should probably watch what Kay Griggs said about Navy SEALs. She says, to be a Navy SEAL, you have to do... This lady leaked after her husband beat the shit out of her. She leaked that to be a Navy SEAL, everyone at the banquet that she would have parties with and stuff, all have to have one confirmed cold kill. Just kill a random person and get away with it. And 2, all have to be engaging in sodomy. She said that it's like a fast way to the top, but it's really 80%. I don't think she said like all of them. Well, she kept saying all of them, but there's no way it's all of them. But basically she meant most. get fucked in the ass, and then they fuck in the ass, and that blew me away. But it's weird because they hate gay people, but they do that.
Over the radio fast enough so no one knew what building we were in, and that's what caused all this confusion. It was my fault. And I said, no, it wasn't your fault either. And then another SEAL raised his hand, and he said, boss, this was my fault. I didn't properly identify my target, and I shot and killed that friendly Iraqi soldier.
You can't trust a woman like that? Yeah, but the thing is, nobody denied it. Like, there was a diary. Her drunk husband's diary got leaked. Well, her diary of her drunk husband, and you could check everything he said about his missions and shit turned out to be true, and worked with the ambassador of Lebanon, and he had sodomy parties with, like, they were fucking Albert Einstein, bro, like with photos and shit. It was very weird.
This was my fault. And I said, no, this wasn't your fault either. And it wasn't yours or yours or yours, I said as I pointed to the rest of the SEALs in the room. And then I told them that there was only one person at fault for what had happened. There was only one person to blame. And that person was me.
Cringe. Let me be the fucking platoon leader, okay? Watch this.
Yours or yours.
Let me do his speech.
And I shot and killed that friendly Iraqi soldier. This was my fault. And I said, no. This wasn't your fault.
This wasn't your fault
either. And it wasn't yours or
and it wasn't yours, chat, or yours or yours or yours.
Yours or yours. I said as I pointed to the rest
of the
SEALs in the room.
it wasn't any of your faults.
And then I told them that there was only one person at
And then I told them there's only one person to blame
for what had happened. There was only one person to blame.
And that was the fucking enemy. Because we're going to get them back for this. For our mistake, we're going to make them pay triple.